dip for a second on some wife shit.
Yo, 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 what's
Hold on,
going?
is my mic good too?
Yeah, 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 you good. Yo, 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 what's going on out there, man? Everybody, Black Compass Media, back with another one, live and direct. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's out there listening to us, that's going to be listening to us. This is a very, very good one. We should have an interesting show, man. Driz, what's going on?
Not much, man. Rainy day in LA.
Yeah,
We gonna get to it, man. We got the most hated with us today,
we
man.
do. We
Most
do.
hated in battle rap.
Yeah.
We got Bill Collect
Let's
on.
Wait. We starting early. I see what time. I see what type of time we on. Yeah.
Hold on. We got Nunu on. We got Angry Fan. Which one? Piper Boy.
Man, you more hated
I
than
think
you
might
you
have.
more hated than all of them.
You got each of them beat, bruh. You have each of them beat by a country mile, bruh. But this is Norbes. Let's do this a proper way.
Street star, man.
Street star
Norbes, man.
Norbes, the recruiter extraordinaire, responsible for a lot of shit that you see, a lot of current dope shit that you see. Let's go ahead and give Norbes his props before we kill him. Put him on a hot seat.
This is Latino Compass. Shout out to my man 6ix9ine. Keep your head up. What's up? What's poppin'? Latino Compass.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Brooklyn too. But shout out to Norbes, who's gracious enough to join us and everything like that. First, Norbes, how's it going, brother? I mean, first of all, the Norbes All joint is tough. You know what I mean? Good interviews, good work. But how's Norbes doing? You done moved out. You done moved out the city. What's up, man?
Yeah, man, I'm in Atlanta, doing my thing. Been working out here, putting on some of the South and just putting on some of the better battles you've seen this year. But I don't got no support from these bloggers. These guys just want to listen to these old fuckers and then catch on later. Just like when I told them about Twerk, they called on about a year later. But that's just how the business goes, man. So I'm not tripping here, man.
He wastes no time to get at the blog.
Oh yeah, no, we getting right to the shits.
Listen, not even the bloggers. There's a lot of people. I post shit, nobody retweets it. I mean, it's a lot of shit out there, bro. I just love to see it, and then I love to see people with egg in their face afterwards. So okay. I live for this shit.
Okay. So go ahead, Driz. Go ahead.
No, I'm curious. Like what made you want to move to? What made you want to go to Atlanta? Was it like a family thing, or you just wanted to get out?
To be honest, my daughter, I got married. My wife wanted to come out here, and I want to focus. I appreciate it. I kind of want to focus on doing radio as well. So that's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So I've been trying to work with different blog sites and different whether it be Spotify, whoever, just trying to expand my brand and not solely just focus on battle rap, even though battle rap is what helped me get here, but at the same time I was like, I'm just expanding and I want a better life. Like I'm tired of New York City and it's good to just be away from everybody. It kind of clears your head and allows you to do your job and focus a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm tired of the $3,000 rents and the expensive insurances and living on top of everybody. I'm just tired of all that shit, man. So I decided to come out in the suburbs and, with the wife and the baby and just chill.
The tire swing. He got a yard now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Norbes get to do lawn work now. Like, he out there. That's what's up, man. So now we've gotten to a point where it's another year in the books. This was this is an up and down year to me. Started off strong. In the middle, it got weird. I'm not gonna lie, Norbes. And now it got weird. There was a couple events back to back that I thought didn't really even if you had some decent moments and maybe a decent battle or two, they ain't really hit like that. I don't think you had. I think also just because I'm in attendance of these things, besides Jay the Nightwing and Don Marino and Skates and Gunpowder Pat, I don't think there was a standout PG battle that I've seen.
Did you see Diesel versus Deuce?
I did not see Diesel versus
Deuce. Okay, don't talk. I don't want to.
All right, so the last you're
talking Squeako versus Riggs
from the last event. I didn't see the last event.
You can't talk then. You can't talk.
But all right, well, okay. So all right. So you're telling me that the last PG that took place this past on 18th, right? It was on 18th. I was out of town. That's why I didn't go. You know how I would normally go.
Yeah.
But Cuban battled Jay Moore. Gunpowder Pat was on the card too.
It wasn't on. I wasn't there. Gunpowder Pat wasn't on that card.
Okay. So all right. So but all right. So that was on the 18th. But I hadn't seen anything like it to me. I didn't get that breakout back like last year. Well, we got a couple battles last year.
Did you watch Don Marino versus Jay Nightwing?
Yes, loved it. Great battle. Excellent battle. Okay.
Did you watch Deuce versus Diesel? You didn't watch that.
Did not watch Deuce versus Diesel.
Did you watch Squeako versus Riggs?
Wait. Deuce versus Diesel. No, I'm mixing that up with the Spot. He had a dope battle too. Did I watch Diesel?
Anything that I stood in front of was dope, and there's a reason for that. I took a little hiatus. I was having my daughter. You know what I mean? So a couple other people that are part of my staff, took the initiative and did some things. Of course, they're not going to be as good as when God does them, so it's
Come
understandable.
on, man.
You know what I mean?
Chill
So,
out.
Yeah, let me take a drink of my damn coffee. Go ahead, Norbes.
listen. There's Jimmy Johnson, and then there's Dave Warrenson, his defensive coordinator. Jimmy's just the better coach. That's just how it goes, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, Diesel and Deuce is one of the best battles I've been a part of in a long time. Opening the second round, Deuce has one of the greatest rebuttals I might have ever heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And obviously, you didn't hear it, but when you guys get a chance, I challenge y'all to watch that battle and tell me if it's whack. Like, I guarantee you, like, even on this December 8th card that I put together, these are guys that are really starting to pick up steam. Like, you guys mentioned Cuban. I think Cuban's all right. I've never been big on Cuban.
I really like Cuban. The Ryder situation, I think was a big move. It was big. I wish Ryder would have did better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where this is where it comes.
Right.
I believe in boards don't hit back, and I always said that. When somebody just shows up because they're getting paid and they just want to do one rounder, they usually don't care. And Ryder showed me he didn't give a shit.
But do you punish Ryder for that? Because it sounds like you kind of punishing Cuban for that. How is that Cuban's fault?
It's both fault, because at the end of the day, as someone coming up like that, right?
Yeah.
You and I both know that individual. This is why I hate when guys do this shit. When they go battle these guys in these other leagues, these guys don't care enough to actually write for you. So what happens is you just end up paying them for exposure, and that's pretty much what it is. And with the PGs, these guys are trying to take their heads off. So there's no such thing as somebody battling somebody for exposure. They're trying to get on Smack and impress on a certain level.
Right.
Now, when you pay these guys like DNAs, and you pay some of these guys coming up, you're paying them to basically stand in front of you and throw a couple jabs. But I guarantee you, if Ryder was on Smack with that, there would be a different story. So, not that Cuban is not talented. I think Cuban is talented, but I always said he's very iffy. And not to mention, that's why I challenged him. I said, listen, if you really want to impress people, battle Jada Nightwing and beat him. Do I think he can beat Jada Nightwing? No, I do not think he can. You know what I'm saying? But that's my point. Like,
Jada Skyhawk. Jada Skyhawk is like the boss fight out of all the new.
Yeah, here we go.
Jada Nightwing is talented, bro.
That's a part of rookie hazing too. I'm not calling him Jada Nightwing. He got to make the main stage before I say his name.
They don't call them their real names until they do something major. Yeah.
Listen, you guys didn't want to mention New Jersey Twerk, and now everybody
talk, Norbes. So, talk.
Listen, at the end of the day, guys like Nightwing, Jada Nightwing. I've been in talks with A Ward. I've been in talk. Like, these guys are ready for competition. Like, I'm tired of seeing guys trying to buy their way somewhere, and that's why I said, like, as much as I think Loso's talented, I feel like Loso has a lot to prove. To be honest,
Loso would clip Jay. Loso definitely would clip Jada Nightwing.
Listen, you can't say that.
Loso would clip Jada Nightwing. Norbes, come on, Norbes.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Where do you rank gyms in your top 50?
He's not in my top 50. He's probably lower 40s, low 40s maybe.
Did he or did he not have a competitive battle with Loso?
Absolutely. A couple people had competitive battles with Jims. Right, Jims beat Verb.
Stop right there.
Okay.
That's my point.
Okay.
That's my point.
Okay.
And then I think Loso's super talented.
Yeah.
But again, boards don't hit. But let's say this together. Everybody, how many people in this group?
In the group is somewhere around 760 and growing, but it's 132 now on the live right now and filling up.
Boards don't hit back.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that's my point. Like, I think Jims is the best blogger or one of them, period. But I think when it comes to battle rap, when you have a competitive battle with him, you have to question yourself. You know what I'm saying? I think his best battle was B-Dot, but there's nothing else that I could sit there and say that I can hang my hat on.
You can't. So you can't hang your hat on the DNA battle. You can't. No. You can't do that.
And I just tell you that when you book DNA, right?
Okay.
You're booking him for one reason only, is to get promotion. Those are called money grabs, right? And you can ask any of these.
But what did he do though, Norbes? What did he do? Listen, I get that, but what did the person do in front of him? I can see if a motherfucker just took him light. Nobody takes Loso light. Grabs. Nobody. He can't. He destroyed money bags. Killed him.
Listen. Money. Who cares about money? I said money grabs.
Okay, well, no, true. But I'm saying, but money. I'm just saying, money bags is a dude that got booked on URL
cares?
and got a shot.
Has he been back since?
No, but y'all gave him a shot though. He killed him.
Do you think? Where do you rank Moneybags in your top 50?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Probably
Keep going.
lower 30s. Lower 30s. Moneybags is not bad, bro. He's not
Okay.
bad. Yeah.
He's not in my top 50.
All right, that's fair. Cool.
So you're naming a bunch of guys that he should be. He's talented. I didn't say that. But has he fought anybody on this, like when he battled Scotty? I think Scotty's good. He's talented.
Right.
But who cares?
He clearly beat Scotty. Clearly. Like that was a walkthrough.
As the and this is my thing with him. I think he'll beat Chef Trez. I think he'll beat Trez. I think he'll beat Trez.
Okay.
But I think.
Okay.
But as the pressure builds, like I told him before, I said, Saga has survived this long, and what makes Saga actually great, he's been the bad guy. When you become the bad guy and you become ridiculed, that's when you know who's actually going to become great. When you're the good guy, everything is.
See, I like this. I like this right now.
You can say anything. You can say anything, and they're going to ride with it. When you're the bad guy, nobody wants to give you the credit. That's why I give New Jersey Twerk. Hold on, that's why I give New Jersey Twerk so much credit, because as much as people loved him, they ridiculed him. And you know what he did? He fought through it and still became a superstar. Loso has not reached trials and tribulations yet. Everything is a fucking parade when he walks through. Until he's punched in the mouth, I will not give him any credit.
Okay. So that, listen, I like this more. Because this to me is a little bit more, it gives me a little bit more insight into what the powers that be are thinking, right? It seems to me that the respect level goes up once you see a motherfucker get blood in his mouth. For instance, B-Dot now, I think we've seen it. We've seen blood in his mouth.
I said that about B-Dot. Now, let's see how he responds. I told people before, B-Dot said B-Dot is dope. The problem with B-Dot is the more he battles, if he doesn't have angles on you, that's his main thing, is to go with an angle. And if he doesn't have a good angle on you, he lacks a lot. And I told people that. And apparently his last battle, he battled JC, and that shit went out the window.
Let me ask a question here overall. Just to sum up what you're saying, are you saying in essence that the game outside of URL is not competitive enough for you to take someone seriously who has a quote unquote good resume?
It's bullshit.
It's not competitive enough.
Come on, Norbes. You can't say it's bullshit. Come on, Norbes.
This is very interesting. I find this.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting. One, when I say money grabs, I speak to these guys behind the scenes all the time. They get offered tons of money. You know what they say? Yo, I'm about to start writing for my battle. Yo, when's your battle? Oh, tomorrow. Why? Because they're money grab battles. When they come back on Smack, that's when they're like, you know what? Because basically they're like, all right, look, excuse me. They're like, if I take a bad loss on Smack, my shit could be completely over. You know what I'm saying? And if I do great on Smack, I can rob these fucking other leagues for as long as possible.
Right.
And live off of that. So that's what I'm saying. And most of these guys, like a lot of these small leagues and stuff like that, they'll pay these guys just to walk through and have their guys stand in front of them, thinking that that's going to help them. Most of these guys aren't as talented as a Loso, and they can't do that. You feel me? Right. So that's why I'm telling you, it is what it is, bro. Like people gonna let's say, outside of Pat State, anybody will tell you the same shit, bro. Like I think Pat State always brings it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he would tell you once he jumped on that Smack stage, he knew he had to bring it to a whole nother level.
Okay. And one thing, because we did have a donation jump in here, they said, well, what about this Our Streets energy? You know, you guys came on and you guys are big on Our Streets and things like that. He got sat down by Danger Zone.
Talk about it.
And this has happened before. I mean, Big Cannon also sat down Holmesy. You know what I'm saying? So
what does that mean?
I'm just saying, like,
you're proving my point even more. When you take a loss on Smack, this is what happens.
But how come y'all don't reward? How come Danger Zone doesn't get rewarded and Big Cannon doesn't get rewarded for sitting him down?
Big Cannon will be getting rewarded. I'm working on a matchup for him coming up.
Okay. I like that.
In terms of Danger Zone, who cares? Like,
what do you mean? Who cares? He smoked shit. He smoked Our Streets.
He smoked the top prospect in the class, and he don't get shit for it.
Listen. One of the prospects in the class. I didn't say the top.
He was. Our Streets was not the top prospect in his class.
Who was?
He was one of the prospects in his class.
Who was?
At the end of the day, you don't know. You don't know until they go through the trials and tribulations, bro.
If I was the main people, come on, Norbes, come on, man. Our Streets was the guy y'all was covenant. He was the only out of that new class. He was the one on Born Legacy Supreme. Like he was supposed to elevate.
Bro, there's a lot of things that are supposed to happen. If they don't do it, that's what I told when we locked in a battle versus Danger Zone. My exact words were, you know what? Here's a strong chance to lose. I told Holmes the same shit. I said, I'm not gonna hold your hand. You know what I mean? When you stand in front of Big Cannon, there's not too many people that can beat Big Cannon. Period. Yes,
right.
It's not. If you lose, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh my god, it's over, because you know where they're gonna come for new guys again? To me. Now, mind you, and that's what I told you. I had to take a brief hiatus as well. Mm-hmm. Where I couldn't focus on it, and that's why I started refocusing after I started like kind of breaking on my own the people that were there, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I don't really like a lot of these guys. I have to start fresh, and that's why you see a lot of new guys coming up.
Yeah, it seemed like you. It kind of seemed like you pulled a Thanos and snapped your fingers and got rid of the class before. I'm gonna be honest. Seemed like you kind of,
Listen. Like I said, there's Jimmy Johnson and there's Dave Wonston. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna push what's there and see what can happen. Now, I had to reevaluate certain situations, and that's what happens. Sometimes you may make a mistake or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to reevaluate. Now, do I think R Streets is a mistake? No, I think R Streets is good. What I think he fucked up on was he trusted the wrong individual for one, and fucked up his battle and made it into something worse for what he did. But now he should have been prepared.
That battle was over before that, though. He was done.
I hear you, but that's not nor here nor there. Right. I've seen Danger Zone get washed. Is he still around? Yeah.
Not on URL though. He is not. He's never been washed on URL. When did he get washed on URL?
First of all, the battle actually never dropped because I don't know why.
Sweet Jesus.
But he got
yeah.
Roan washed him. Roan fucking tap danced on his fucking forehead.
You said Roan, the white boy.
The white boy. Yeah, I've seen Young Cannon lose. Young Cannon got smoked by Emerson Kennedy.
Okay.
And fucking immaculately.
But you said like Roan wouldn't smoke. Like Roan is nice. Like,
but no, that wasn't the question. The question was,
okay,
did you have the Danger Zone get smoked? Yeah,
that's fine. All right, so Danger Zone got smoked by Roan. But so that's enough to get him out of there. But other niggas get smoked.
It's only on URL like that though. Like these niggas get the difference is, these niggas get smoked and don't get no more battles really like that.
Yeah, some people get smoked and you still see them again.
These I don't
know how many times did we watch Prep get smoked a bunch of times and come back.
I mean, I've seen Prep lose to John. I've seen him lose to fucking Chilla Jones. Absolutely, Chaz. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying I gave up on R Streets. I think R Streets is super talented. Now, is it up to me or is it up to R Streets to get back on the horse? Sometimes people take a loss and they just don't know what to do or fall back. I can't force people to battle. Have I had a conversation since with him since then? No, I haven't. He hasn't even hit me for a battle, so I couldn't really honestly tell you what's going on with him or what's going on with him mentally or anything. So I really couldn't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Now, who I am in contact with is who I'm in contact with or who I'm working with at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So,
Norbes, can I ask you?
Yeah, shoot.
Do you feel like, because the PGs was created to like create new stars, right? Do you feel like overall, you feel like the PG system is working?
I mean,
do you feel like you getting the stars out of it that you wanted? That's what.
I mean, listen, there's gonna be up and down years. It's like. For instance, if you're watching the NFL draft, some years you're going to get 3 good quarterbacks, and some years you're going to get none. It happens that way, you know what I'm saying? But people forget that Twerk and Gotti are just a year and a half old. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those are not just stars, it's superstars. You know what I'm saying? And those came right out of the PGs. It's not all about, for instance, what does it say? It's not all about superstars all the time. You gauge for that. But sometimes it just don't happen for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people just get big-headed and just chase checks. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that happen that cause things, not to go. Like, there's not a lot of superstars out there like that. How many superstars are really, really out there? Like, and I've had my fingerprints on all of them, from Loso. I think Loso. I was the first guy to actually holler at Loso. He'll tell you that. To A Ward, first person to bring A Ward on. So at the end of the day, certain things happen where they may say, you know what, somebody's blowing smoke on my ass this way, so I'm going to go do this first. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And when you're going through different battles and you try to figure out who's going to be the next one, there's real life that happens. Some guys just don't pan out. How many times Jamarcus Russell was the number one pick in the draft? He had all the tools. Can he put it together? No, he didn't have the mind for it. And it's kind of similar to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people tend not to understand it. Not to mention, like, I got my own personal life. When you're having your first child and you're going to doctors and this and that, you can't fully focus. But I've never been one to make an excuse for it. I just sit there and be like, you know what? I'll wear it on the chin if someone doesn't pan out. But at the end of the day, it comes with the territory. You're going to swing and miss sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes you hit it out the park. But
do you feel like do you feel like a lot of your contributions to battle rap get overlooked or swept under the rug by?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. There's a lot of people that are within the organization or claim to be that throw shade and stuff. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not here to make their day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll see somebody say something like subliminal about me, and I'll just see like people supporting that. So to me, like, there's a lot of people that hang around smacking them that just a waste of life. You know what I'm saying? And people definitely try to downplay what you do. Like, I've seen people say like, "Hey, but Jazz found Twerk." Okay, did I ever say Jazz didn't tell me about Twerk? You know what I'm saying? Right. I've been told about millions of battle rappers, but that doesn't mean that they're the one. Sometimes you got to pull the trigger or not. I'm the one that has to pull the trigger on it. I could easily just ignore the situation when I am fuck Twerk, and nobody probably would have ever seen Twerk. You know what I'm saying?
What's the? I mean, I'm gonna ask anyway. What's the real issue with Nunu? Like,
I don't know what's the issue. I couldn't. You gotta ask her that. I don't have an issue with Nunu. Like, whatever she. I can't tell you what a person feels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So do I got an issue? No.
Like, she takes shots at you like at any chance. I never really saw like.
I mean, listen, bro. Like, at the end of the day, if that's what she wants to do, if that makes her feel better in the morning and makes her feel powerful, if she wants to use that to build up subscribers, that's on her. But at the end of the day, that shit is whack because I don't give a shit. To be honest with you, like, at the end of the day, if you were to lay down my contributions, mine's are in concrete and they're cemented. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact forever. You can't take away the stuff you brought in. That's a fact.
And then, and not to just mention her or whoever, like, if you take anybody else's contributions, a lot of them are just illusions. So I don't give a shit what somebody has to say.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? And, no, I'm just being real, and it's not a shot at her. It's at a lot of people that tend to have a voice in this culture or tend to say things about me. Like, bro, like, what can you say? Okay, I'm a jerk. I admit that. But when you're looking for excuses or for somebody's vulnerable to take a shot, that's when it's just like, what the fuck? Like, it's like something like so for instance, if I say something online and Tony Bro would think it was about him, Tony Bro would call me and be like, hey Norbes, listen, man, I'd seen this tweet you made. Do we have an issue? And I would be like, Tony, if I did have an issue, I would tell you. Or I would be like, yeah, I felt the way about this. When somebody jumps out the window without giving you a call, that means that was coming a long time.
Yeah.
You know
yeah. What was Nunu's like? I know it's like a running joke, but I figured you would know. What is she? Is she a scout? What does she do? What's her
to be honest with you, she's a friend of the family and she helps with promotion. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She got a good relationship.
Wait a minute. Did we lose Norbes?
Easily and done, and she helps with promo and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't deal with her. So, to be honest with you, I've never really got a phone call from her regarding a battle rapper, outside of like maybe like Ryder or something like that. But she supports the team and. She has good relationships with certain people in there. That's pretty much. I mean, in terms of working with me, I've never done anything with her. No.
Well, okay, all right. No, I want to ask a question because it seems to me, because the competitor, the guy who cares about the sport in me, looks at URL at times, and I'm like, man, winning is not the only. It's not enough. If I'm winning battles, it's not enough for me to get bigger plates on URL. Can you address that? Because I think a lot of fans feel that way.
A lot of it has to do too with like you could win, but sometimes it's the way you win, how you market yourself.
Let's break this down.
How?
Yeah. Because there's some people that got a lot of wins that I don't see getting the looks, and I need to understand.
Name them.
So okay, so you got West that has a bunch of wins in a row. YK doesn't really lose that much. Danny also has. I mean, he's done nothing but go to New York and win, and we didn't get the Twerk battle, or there hasn't been anything that's been set up on that.
You know what's crazy?
So it's just you know, I need to know how you view these things.
Cannon, for instance, Young Cannon's cool, but he doesn't strike you as a star. Like he doesn't make you want to buy. A lot of people buy a ticket. There's some people that are just gonna always be mid-range people, and that's kind of what he is. Danny to me is on the same boat. I think Danny is a better guy than he is a battle rapper, and I think that's what people tend to be attracted to. In terms of Danny, do I think Danny's the best battle rapper? No. Do I think he's a great guy? He's probably the best guy to be around in battle rap. But to me, he's not a superstar. You know what I'm saying?
So it's not. So it wouldn't even matter if he won because he's not a star. That's what's gonna keep him not like. That's what keeps him where he is.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think he's a big fucking star. Like he's not, the biggest draw. But people tend to like him. But I think he's mid-level, whatever. Same thing with Young Cannon. I'm not sure the other name you named. What was the other one?
I talked about West. Jerry West has won a lot.
I think Jerry is on the come up though. Jerry, out of all the people you name, is probably one of the guys that's on the cusp of something. He's faced inconsistencies, stupid battles like taking Tech 9, which was a stupid move by him, that have kind of slowed down his progression. So
why did that slow it down? Because I mean, a lot of people most people would say he won that battle. So it's just like what?
It's like all right. For instance, you see Tech 9 in the car. Do you click on the battle?
I do.
Exactly.
I do. I click
might.
on the battle. I click on the battle just
You
because
might.
I mean I did.
You might.
Yeah. Right.
You might. But if you see JC and Jerry West, you're quick to put it on there. You know what I mean? When Jerry West battled Tech 9, it was a battle that made no sense. And like I said, as great of a battle rapper that Tech 9 was at one point, he no longer is. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you see him battling against somebody, it kind of hurts them. Even with Geechee Gotti's lucky to had multiple things back and forth like that. Mm-hmm. Because, battling Tech, he's a
waste of time, man.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes, like, they get stuck with these battles that just don't make no sense. Mm. And if I was Jerry, I would have never took it. But sometimes they feel like, well, if I don't take this battle, then you are off me a play, which is fucked up.
I got to just to tie this whole winning thing up. It's how you win that matters more than actually winning.
It's how you win, how you market yourself, and basically, like for instance, when you see Geechee Gotti, right?
Right.
I don't know if you've ever met Geechee Gotti. He has an aura about him. Mm-hmm. He has this aura when you meet him, and a likability that's like, man, I like this guy. I want to be this guy. I see him. You know what I mean? Like the way what he represents is different. Then you see Danny, who's a West Coast guy too, and he doesn't give you that same vibe.
So if a lot of these guys just simply marketed themselves better, right? That could change their whole situation.
Absolutely.
See, do y'all hear that? Listen, the battlers and the people out there that hear my voice right now, that hear Norbes saying what he's saying. Do you see how much marketing could change your whole shit around?
It clearly does.
You see that? Does. So why the fuck? Why are we not doing better in that area? Some of y'all want all these plates. Can we change some things? Because clearly that's what is gonna matter.
And it's like people don't understand when you say market. Some people be like, "Well, I don't want to necessarily do these extra things." You don't have to. You just have to understand what's your strong points and point them out, or be able to showcase them a lot better. Like JC doesn't necessarily do a lot of talking or anything like that. But when he started doing the whole, not the God pen, or people call him the best pen, and he started battling people at that level and showing out, people started catching up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
and that's why people really like JC. But he's exceptional at what he does. It's different.
but Norbs, you know what? I think the mistake that some of these dudes make is I think they believe that because they signed the URL that y'all supposed to do that for them. Like that, like a part of signing the URL is marketing and promotion. I think that's what they think.
No,
Like, I'm on URL because I see it all the time.
Yeah,
Niggas say, "Man, I'm on URL. I'm good."
True.
Like y'all just supposed to do all the work for them.
I think it's a combination. I think URL has to do a job of marketing them too, but at the same time, sometimes we tend to, and this is just me being honest, we tend to bank on the same guys, and sometimes people fall into that little hole and there's nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes battle fans feel like they're force fed the same guys.
Yes,
Or certain
they
guys
do.
are on every card. And you know what? That's fucked up on our part. Like it's like, dude, like you gotta switch it up. You can't have fucking T Top and Briz on every fucking card.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
y'all
it's
do
just
though.
whack.
Y'all do though.
And, no,
Y'all
and
do though.
exactly, and I agree. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. And you know,
So that's
we
why
gotta do a
I'm
better job.
that's why I'm wondering how. Now, granted, I think a lot of these dudes is dope. Louise, all these dudes is fire. These dudes is dope. Like these PSA for all the battlers. Y'all are the best rappers in the world. Y'all like these other rappers. They can't do what y'all do. Y'all the best at this. But we do critique, and we just because we a fan of it. And it's like, so when I look at the cards, all the major cards throughout the last 2 years really is NWX, Cave Gang, and
Yep.
featuring New Jersey Twerk, and now featuring Geechee Gotti. So like
Yep.
out of the last year and a half, you basically have Twerk and Gotti that made it, and the rest of these dudes are just still like
And
trying to figure it out. So I'm like,
that's
how
where
successful is it? Like these.
no, I agree, and that's why, as an organization, you got to. And I'm tired of the whole mega cards. Like, dude, having all those guys. Like when you go to a boxing match, there's one heavyweight. I mean, there's one main guy and a lot of undercards. We don't necessarily have to do one and a bunch of newer guys, but we could do two or three and then mix it with newer guys that we're bringing up. It makes no sense to have that. And sometimes it's a change of philosophy that needs to be put in. And we've had these conversations and we're starting to understand a little more. Like, I don't understand why Mike P hasn't been on more cards or Gluezy hasn't been on more cards. So I definitely agree with what you guys are saying. I think fans have a point because you get to that point where it's like, dude, I'm fucking tired of it.
Yeah, it gets
event,
monotonous. But then the other thing too, you know, nightmare scenario, and I'm just drawing from the people that's in here right now that's talking. I'm winning battles and I'm not getting rewarded. Nightmare scenario would be since I'm not a star. Since I'm not a star, I'm not the box office draw. I battle and I win. I don't get rewarded on URL.
Yeah.
Is that good? Like to me, that's fucked up. It is.
No, listen, I definitely agree. I think there's guys that could definitely, complain about that. And I think we definitely have to have more things in there that are going to incorporate these guys and reward them. So I definitely agree with it. I'm tired of seeing guys get rewarded solely because they're a draw. And I think that's wrong. And I think that's where a change of philosophy
Thank you for saying that.
I'm just being honest.
No, Norbes. People need to hear this shit because this is what you get punched on. This is what URL gets punched on about. But yeah.
And I think we've definitely had different ways of talk and it's like a double-edged sword. People are like, oh man, now Twerk's not on the card. Damn, I wanted to see Twerk. And it's just like, okay, and
it's hard, man, because it's hard because you gotta please actual fans of the sport. But at the same time, you gotta make business decisions. So it's not easy.
Hold on, Driz, you cutting out.
Easy.
You cutting out, Driz.
All these people, like, I don't know which one of these. My bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't. A lot of these people wouldn't feel comfortable. You ask when these dudes put up $50,000, they gonna grab the same people URL be grabbing. Like they not gonna be grabbing Young Cannon.
Yeah, they're not gonna grab their money back. They're just gonna take a URL card and say it's there. Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Because when it's their turn to do business, they might not grab the guy that's winning. They gonna grab who's gonna make them their money back. So I get where y'all be coming from on that.
And then you know what is though too. A lot of these guys that like you mentioned that'll grab these guys, they fuck up the game, overpaying these guys to a point where it's just like, dude, like that's insane what you're paying these guys. I'm not gonna pay that because then we'll go out of business. So it's one of those things that people don't realize that goes behind the scenes. That's crazy. Is the overpaying of these guys. So they're like, fuck that shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing nothing. So it takes away from our roster because nobody cherry picks from nowhere else but us. So it kind of, that it's a lot of things you could add, you could attribute to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the PGs is so important, and you guys support of helping building these guys up. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of people are watching Don Marino now. They like Don. Jay the Nightwing, they're picking up on Jay. They're picking up on Squeako. They're picking up on Swamp.
Right.
Like, you guys got to support these guys because you know what? That's the fresh stuff that's going to be coming up. And you know, that they need that. You know what I mean? So if you want to see new stars, then you got to support the new stars.
Yeah.
You can't just sit there and watch. That's why when I Tony, did you even watch These Rich Dudes? It disappoints me because I have a lot of respect for Tony and his opinion.
Oh, so, I usually watch them all. Come on, Norbes. I'm good at this shit. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to single you out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a point to where it's like, if you guys aren't quick to click on these, just at least say, yo, this guy's actually dope, and talk about him, but you're quick to talk about the Twerks and everybody else, then you're kind of doing a disservice to the culture because now you're not helping elevate these other guys. You're basically doing the same thing that the fans or just casual fans are going to end up.
Yeah.
So you know,
hey, you know what? You know what? Also, I think would also help. Now I get it. Much battlers, I feel like y'all got to wear a lot of this. It's your responsibility. At the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna work harder for you than you should work for yourself. It's up to you to get yourself popping. You can't sit and wait on another man. But I don't know if it's due to the pay-per-views, but the way y'all dropping these dudes battles is not helping them. The way y'all like that, like a Snake Eyes Math Hoffa battle will drop. It'll take 4 months, 5 months for it to drop, and then y'all put out another battle right on top of it. Like it's not helping them the way y'all drop the battles.
Nobody knows what's the best way to drop the battle. At the end of the day, that's why we do the pay-per-view. Give you the option. Me personally, I don't think every event should be pay-per-view. That's just me.
I totally agree with that. I
don't think it should be.
But why do you believe that? Why do you believe that?
Well, for one, it's kind of like you take away from the anticipation, the building the anticipation for when that battle drops. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes word of mouth travels so far. Like even when I remember when people went, there was like maybe 80 people at the PGs when Joe and I battled. And I didn't even drop the fucking battle when everybody worldwide was talking about it for the simple fact that they heard word of mouth and it made that battle that much more special. Yeah. And I think sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need to say, you know what, let's not put everything out. You know what I'm saying? Because why would I want to watch it again? You know what I'm saying? And then you can watch the bootleg again because the bootleg's always going to fucking be out. So to me personally, what you saying?
The issue though is, you know, and I'd always said like a schedule or something, you know what I mean? So I know what's going on. Like sometimes like we on this show and like somebody will call up and they're like, yo, bro, you remember so-and-so battle? That shit ain't even dropped. You know what I'm saying? And it's like from cards ago, like months ago. And then it's not fresh in people's heads. And I don't know why this is, but the culture moves so fast. Yeah. And then now, it almost seems strategic too, Norbes, the drops. Like certain guys, we don't rush to drop the battle if they're a star and they got beat. So
no, listen, I don't know if that I don't know how true that is. But I will say this. I do feel like I do agree with the sense of some guys are prioritized more than others. Like you're never going to see a Tay-Rock battle being held for 4 months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Tay-Rock and Hitman Holla is not out. He lost.
And when did it happen?
That shit was like 4 months ago.
Months ago.
Yeah. Now, I'm surprised this shit's not out.
Yeah.
But what y'all do, we caught on to y'all game. Y'all put out, y'all hold a battle, and then when let's say Tay-Rock is about to have a battle on Summer Madness 12 or whatever, y'all throw out one of his good battles right before that, so y'all be like, yo, he's still good. Remember, he's still that nigga. Buy this pay-per-view, but y'all hold the bat. Tay-Rock gonna come out when ain't nothing else going on, and it ain't even gonna matter no more. That's when that's gonna come out.
I don't think that Hitman Holla and Tay-Rock's never gonna not matter. Mm-hmm. Like, let's be honest. When we drop the trailer, people gonna get excited. Sometimes when you do a pay-per-view, you gotta hold on to that type of battle just to bring back the anticipation for it because it just happened. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand it, but me personally, I wouldn't hold on to that long either. I kind of agree with that. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think that we should do pay-per-views for every event, so we can drop things in between. And when that happens, if we do hold on to it longer, it's not going to be that effective because there's so much things dropping. So I definitely agree. That's why even with the PGs and certain things that we're doing, like that's why Band has been successful because
Right.
nobody knows what happened. You know what I'm saying? It just drops. People are like, oh shit, that's dope. Like Band is not no crazy idea. It's literally just a fucking surprise battle that nobody knows happened. And that's why it's dope.
Right.
It's not fucking, you know what I mean? Like, okay, it's shot a little different. Okay, I get it. But, you know, it's the fact that it's not already out and drained and talked about, and it's something that you can now talk about after. That's what makes it dope. You know what I'm saying? It's not like fucking shot by Steven Spielberg or fucking the greatest battle. It's just the fact that it's not a part of a pay-per-view. It's something that you just, it's like when you wash your pants, right? It's like when you wash your pants, right? And you fucking go reach in your pants, you put on your jacket, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't find these $20. This is great. You're in a great mood because you just found $20 that you didn't know you had. And that's kind of what Band is, bro. Like, oh shit, Chess and Twerk is dropping. That's crazy. Even though people knew about it, nobody's seen it, and that built the anticipation for the drop. So I think it has to be a balance. That's where Band is dope because it's not part of anything, and you can build anticipation. That's why I think they should be cards in between, and just the mega cards like Gnome and Summer Madness, and maybe a Double Impact should be pay per view. Everything else, me personally, should just be, you know, regular.
I agree. I'm of that mindset. I would just say because if you're trying to build up new stars and you bring it out and you not pushing out, okay. Let's just start over. Stock here, right? You know how this game moves so quickly. A battle drop can affect stock. It's a big deal as cards get booked and people want to see certain shit. And when fans and when the culture just forgets that a certain battle happened, it's like it can mess up everything. It's like, well, damn, we just gonna make that shit over there happen, but he actually battled so and so. But it's like, well, damn, it didn't drop yet, so we don't know what to do with that shit. Is like it messes it up. You know what I mean?
But that's why like you have to treat it like it's something. Every battle should be treated equally. I don't think. I mean, it's hard to say that because obviously Hitman Holla's Hitman Holla.
Yeah.
But every battle, if you're gonna drop a card battle from like, but it should have the same type of promo behind it that every battle has. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with what you're saying with that.
And then Norbes, my question is like, so like you know how people battles used to say, oh, you know, I do XX amount of views or I do this and I do that. As an up and comer on URL, you sign the URL, so you're not running around battling everywhere else. If I'm battling on URL, if I have a good battle, but it's like my battle don't drop for like 5-6 months, like how can I really gauge my value?
Absolutely, like, and that's what anything I've been personally shooting. I'm not holding on to it. I'm just leaving. I'm dropping it because I believe that, you know, especially with the new guys, you can't let them sit. And I think that's the mistake that we did this year in terms of guys like Holmesy and R Streets and these guys. We held on to their battles so long, and then their battles weren't frequent. So that's something that we dropped the ball on. And I definitely agree with you. Like when you're coming up like that, you gotta battle a little more frequent so you can stay fresh in the fans' mind. It's like a boxer. When boxers are first coming up, they fight more frequent until they get to a certain level, and then they let the anticipation build the fights. So, you know, it does two things. One, it keeps those guys fresh. It keeps them sharp. It keeps them getting better. And that's what I'm trying to do now with these classes. Like, bro, to be honest, since August, it's been about 4. I've dropped 3 battles almost from each of these guys. I've got them to battle 3 times, and I'm dropping them consistently to build like a snowball effect. And now they're back battling next weekend, December 8th. You know what I mean? And that's done purposely so I can kind of get them going. Then they'll be back February. What I don't know the name of the card. I'm trying to come up with some creative shit. But that's my point. You're going to see them coming out frequently. You're going to see Don Marino. He's battling the Skates coming up. Then that battle, I'm not going to hold to it. I'll probably drop it 3 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? And whatever's dope, I'm going to drop until the next event. So I don't want to hold on to these battles. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm trying to kind of establish that with everyone. But when you have newer guys, you have to do that more frequently because then you get lost in the sauce. Then you forget about R Streets or Holmesy or some of these guys. So I definitely believe, like you're saying, it should be a balance and it should drop more frequent. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to make that adjustment.
Yeah, no, that's
Norbes, what?
Yeah, go ahead, Driz.
Norbes, what areas you tapping into? What markets you tapping into right now, searching for talent?
Great fucking question.
I'm trying to see everywhere. I ended up I was just in South Carolina, seeing some interesting prospects. When I got to Atlanta, there was some guys that people may have wanted to see that they didn't, so I got to evaluate them myself. Shouts to John. Like some of the guys were actually in bullpen, a Gilo, a Deuce.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I first seen them, I was blown away, and I said, "Listen, I'm just gonna go right ahead and put out this Deuce dude. This guy's dope." Or Gilo, who a lot of people don't know much about, but John had him on the roster and allowed me to use him in the PGs, and now he's out. I just dropped his battle, so a lot of them had to be from Atlanta to like Florida. Like I've tapped into the Florida market very heavy as well with Don Marino and a Deuce, and then a Diesel. Diesel actually lives in Tampa. But I'm definitely looking to hit the Midwest. I haven't really seen nothing in the Midwest. I picked up one new guy in the Midwest that I've been working with for a while. That you're going to see him battling in my February card. That's fire. That a lot of people like, which is Mac Myron. So I'm bringing Mac Myron back.
Thank God, because the chat was asking about Mac Myron. I only see him whooping ass. I went up to Mac at the RB shit. I was like, you only whoop ass. What is going on? He's like, bruh, if I knew, I would fucking fix it by now. He whooped real deal ass bad. He beat Fetty ass outside in front of people. Like, I don't know what to do with Mac Myron at this point. So
now you got perspective, right?
Yeah.
So now anybody will battle. Remember I told you about the money grab battles, right? Mm-hmm. Anybody outside of URL, they're willing to take him. They're like, oh, I'll take him. When it gets to URL, they're like, okay, that's too much of a risk. I'm not going to battle him because if I lose to Mac, he's going to take my spot. Mm-hmm. So what I ended up having to do was literally create a bunch of matchups, possibly for Mac and for Mac to play
this
back.
Is fucking nuts. Y'all niggas is running from Mac. Yeah, I know because that nigga's dangerous. Mm-hmm. I get it. I understand that, but I do have a franchise. Shout to franchise. I think that'll be a dope battle. I ain't gonna hold you up.
I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. And actually, you know what? I'll give you guys exclusive. I just locked in Mac Myron to battle Craig Lamar in February. So, you got Craig and Mac.
R.I.P. Craig Lamar.
Listen, it is what it is. You got franchise on that card. I know Big Cannon's going to be on that card. And Big Cannon's another one that people are scared to battle. And I'm like, I've been trying. Like, I actually wanted Loso to battle Big Cannon that month.
But Norbes, let me ask you a question, bro. Let me like for real. Smack. Let's just start here. URL, Smack DVD. I used to get in trouble because I used to want to buy the DVDs. I had to shit up loud. I'm watching y'all. I grew up with y'all. We had classic battles. Motherfuckers is out here signed. Battlers. Everybody shouting y'all out. I'm hearing diss tracks mentioning Smack and shit. This is the biggest platform of this shit. How the fuck can anybody be able to determine who the fuck they get to battle? How?
Listen,
How?
People are scared. And I don't get it. Just like I'll be like, yo, I got Big Cannon on play. Everybody just says, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, I'll battle Big Cannon in Guerrilla Warfare, or I'll battle him in the other league, but I'm not battling him on Smack because Big Cannon
that smoke.
And this is facts, bro.
But shouldn't Norbes, shouldn't Beasley and Smack have the y'all the commission? Like, yo, you battling who the fuck we say you battle, or you can leave.
Listen,
and tell people you duck too.
Listen. In boxing, you don't see how many times, how long does it take for a major matchup to come up? Why? Because these guys are like, fuck, if I fight him, my career might be over.
That's literally the major issue. That's a major issue with boxing. That is a problem with boxing though. And that's why UFC is smoking his fucking boots, because you fighting that motherfucker over here.
Yeah, and then that's what happens in the URL. I'm scared to lose here. Big Cannon is probably one of the most ducked. Like, I'll be honest. That's why I said when I spoke to Loso briefly, he said he would battle him, but he hasn't gone back to me, so I'm waiting on that.
Can we have a duck list? I'm proposing ideas here. I want to know who ducked who. I want a publishing of the URL roster, and I would like to know who ducked who because I want to know these things. These are important to me to know. Who's getting ducked? Why can't we do that?
Big Cannon's definitely getting ducked.
Who else is on the duck list? I got Big Cannon. I got Mac Myron. Who else is they scared
Myron,
to smoke up for?
Man, let me think. Mac Myron, him. Shit. I would say those are probably the two major ones. Even Craig Lamar, bro. Like a lot of people ain't jumping about him. Like I said, a lot of guys like a franchise. People are scared to step in front of them because they have the ability to put on the show.
Right.
So they're not
gonna lie to you, Norbes. Out of all the new niggas besides Geechee and Twerk, franchise is that next nigga to me, man.
Well, we will see.
Shout out to Toronto. That's my man, franchise.
We will see. Franchise is dope.
But my thing with him is he's getting, to me, it seemed like every round he's getting stronger. He's getting better every round he's getting better at this shit.
A lot of people duck Joe. Think Joe's dope.
Nobody's ducking Joe. Come on, Norbes. This is shit
I'm
talking about. Nobody. Who's ducking Joe?
Listen, you know what? He was supposed to battle Chilla Jones about twice already, and nothing that.
Don Marino, Fonz, Gunpowder Pat, fucking Venom, DG, Rubando are all clean Joe to fuck up, guaranteed. And I'll put money on that.
I
will put bread on that.
I thought Joe be franchise.
What?
No way.
What's the battle?
He don't know nothing about it? Norbes, come on, Norbes. Don't do this.
Bro, I thought it was a great battle. Listen, bro, a lot of the guys you just named, Joe, a lot of those guys you named will not make the cut either. So that's, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest right now. Like, so a lot of those guys you named aren't even on there.
Rubando and DG and them niggas nice to me. Like,
listen,
what?
I think I've seen Rubando. I think Rubando's okay. When I seen him, he choked up a lot. He
did. I was there with you against D-Dub. Speaking of, he's nice too.
Yeah. And a lot of these guys are very good at what in the leagues they represent, like a We Go Hard or Coliseum. They're very long-winded battle rappers that take very long to get to the point. And a lot of times they have to adjust to the URL because the crowd's not going to wait for you to get a minute and a half in your round to get to the point. And due to the fact that these guys battle in these leagues that people are just waiting to gas them, they don't understand how to edit. And that's probably the biggest obstacle I run into when I run into a We Go Hard or a Coliseum or a New York battler, period.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Some people are gonna like this a lot. Is Norbes saying that the New York battle rappers are gassed up in their own leagues? Like the heavy hitters is not really that serious. Are we doing that, Norbes?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
a
lot of the guys. Yeah. But she's over here. She's looking good. And now she walks in the room. But no, absolutely. You know, a lot of these guys that they may be the bigger guys in these leagues. You know, they're home, so they're able to do things that they can't do somewhere else. And when they're taken out of that and have to battle on you, they're not as successful.
Hey, Norbes.
Yeah.
Norbes, me and Tony Bro had an argument about this about a month and maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Now you being in the South, seeing how they work, seeing everything, do you feel like the guys in the other regions have a more difficult role than the New York up and coming battler?
You know what? I wouldn't say that for the simple fact of most of the guys. I've probably put on more of a percentage outside of New York with battle rappers than in New York. So to be perfectly honest, like if you look at the track record, it like DG's from LA, fucking Torque is from Jersey. You got Bridge, you got T-Top. I mean, Chester's one of the few New Yorkers. Wavy is one of the few New Yorkers. You can just keep going down the list.
There's not many. There's not many.
There's not many. So I don't
niggas ain't all that.
I think I've probably been a lot harder on the New York ones.
Exactly, you have been, bro. Thank you. You have been.
Oh, here goes Tony, bro, man.
Yeah, no, just because Driz want to bring this shit up in front of company and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but let's be honest here. It's the curve for the standard for New York is higher. It's the home of Loaded Lux and Murder Mook
I wouldn't say it's higher.
Come on now, North. Subconsciously, it has to be. Like your man's is Cortez and Math. You've been around legends from New York all your time here.
Absolutely.
Of course they graded higher. Like you from the city. Oh, you from Harlem? I immediately think K. Shine, Murder Mook, T-Rex.
But
Who
that
are
doesn't
you?
mean that if New Jersey Twerk happens to be from New York, I'm gonna overlook him. That's not nowhere near true, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you have that ability, you have that type of ability. When I seen Chess, I didn't overlook Chess. I said, damn, this kid is dope. When I seen the Saga, I felt like the Saga was gonna be a trailblazer. So I didn't overlook them because they were from New York, but they bring something different to the table. I thought like Saga's pen, a lot of people sleep. Saga's pen is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's not that. It's a lot of these guys, they get with their homies and they don't know how to adjust. Like I've seen it happen. Like
This
even
is
with
very interesting.
like a presidential Dubs. I think he's good.
I
But
think he's very good, and I don't get it. Like for him, it doesn't
I-
click for me. Yeah, go ahead though.
because he's stuck in that same format of you could go to We Go Hard and spit for like an hour and a half, 4 hours, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, that was crazy." But you can't take them into a neutral place and then rap the same and be successful. That just doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? You have to be, you got to be dope everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Not saying that Presidential Dubs isn't dope, but he doesn't fit in a sense what I'm looking for. I feel like he takes way too long to get to the point. Now, if you're in a home league where they're familiar with you, they're going to allow that. But if I put him in a neutral room, like in a smack state, they're not going to allow that. They're going to be like, my nigga, you better get to the point. and you know, this is no shade towards him, but, you know, he's probably the best example because he's one of the more popular guys that I end up dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's crazy because it's true. And I was one of them people that used to be like side-eyeing y'all, like y'all know goddamn well Prezzi's supposed to be up there. But let me ask you this question. In terms of competition, what region are you finding or regions are you finding are the most competitive when it comes to recruiting? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about that?
What do you mean when it comes to recruiting?
Like what regions have you visited where you like, you know what? The competition here, I see motherfuckers is really doing their thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what region would you say is the most competitive
Atlanta
right now?
to Florida to the south. Yeah, I've been pretty, like from North Carolina, South Carolina, and up
like
so far. It's been pretty dope. I'm gonna be honest. Like, and even Florida, like seeing Deuce and Diesel come out from Tampa, Don Marino. These are three guys from Tampa, Florida that have been really good. Skates from Tennessee. Ohio, you got Fonz, who's dope. You know what I mean? Race from North Carolina, and then you go to fucking Virginia and you fucking Squeako, and then you got Swamp from South Carolina. Then, so it's coming from all over, bro. I'm just being very, very picky with it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Norbes.
I really took it. Let me just finish this. I really took it personal when people would try to shit on the PG. So I kind of took I took onus on it and be like, you know what? I like to make people have egg on their face. So these next few joints, I'm really gonna focus on developing the best of the best, and you know, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Dope.
Norbes, you are you gonna make another stop through Chicago?
I would love to. I would definitely love to. When I went out there last time, I was too crazily moved. I did like the kid Q-Pac was pretty good. When I seen him,
how was he?
Or Truffaut.
Truffaut actually spoke true. I think Truffaut. I seen him in Milwaukee. I think he's good. And I gotta get an opportunity. I just haven't had the card to put him on. I was gonna put him on one in New York, then I moved to Virginia, and I was like, you know what? I'll holler at Truffaut in 2019. I think Truffaut is good, right? But I think he kind of has the same problem as one of the We Go Hard guys. It takes too long to get to the point. The same thing with the other guy from Milwaukee. What's his name?
LL Cool G?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's my man. I was literally about to say, I'm like, damn, I hope he not, because there's a couple of them that I think is dope. But now you do the whole long-winded thing. You hear this other? This is educational for people who listen to this as battlers.
Yeah,
this is what they're looking for. This is what you know what I'm saying. So another name too out of the Midwest, because I think the Midwest is the next region to really kind of pop. Like I'm looking at Coach Corleone, I'm looking at King Crash, I'm looking at Bankhead.
I like King Crash.
And
Bankhead is fire.
I've been hearing a lot of Bankhead. I've watched Killer
that
B.
That motherfucker's nice.
I've watched Killer and be honest, I've watched a lot of Killer B prior to this year, and I'll be honest, it was kind of the same thing. I was like, okay, I'm not crazy about him. Cortez called me about him. Was like, yo, he's dope. Check him out. I have yet to be like, oh shit, he's crazy. I do like King Crash to kill one leg. When I seen him, he wasn't very serious the last time because he doesn't believe that I give him a shot, which is understandable. But I actually like King Crash. I think King Crash is actually pretty dope. Coach Corleone, I've heard a lot. Bankhead, I'm actually looking into him. Like I've been hearing a lot about him. I actually DM'd him, I think, and I told Bankhead, I said, I got my eye on you. Do what you got to do. I'm gonna bring you in. So Bankhead definitely already got a direct message from me saying, listen, I'm definitely looking at you.
That's what's up.
And again, this is the thing. Like, don't get it twisted. We Go Hard is not the only league that does that. A lot of these guys are battling in Chicago and Midwest. They do the same fucking shit when We Go Hard. They're popular there, and they don't know how to adjust to basically, the smack crowd because they're doing the same thing that they can get away with in their home league that they're not going to get away with anywhere else.
Norbes, I'm gonna be honest with you, kind of like just like hearing from a lot of the Midwest guys, like it's kind of like the guys in the Midwest feel like they be left in the dark because it's like people don't really, for whatever reason, I don't know why people don't really be rocking with guerrilla warfare no more. I don't know why they buzz ain't like lit like it once was, but it's like it seemed like it just mostly be about the big niggas on the West, the Geechees and Rums and all them. And then you got the East Coast and the South. It's kind of like they be feeling like, man, they just kind of in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I want to get some of these guys a look.
I mean, you'll probably hear more about the Midwest probably. I know I'm supposed to be out there December 28th in Milwaukee, so I'm looking to see some more guys. But
what event is out there the 28th in Milwaukee?
My man throwing an event, and G's one of my guys out there. He's probably one of the most unselfish dudes, tries to put everybody on and show love. So I can't take nothing away from him. And I've been speaking to Black Ice Cartel's John Doe. He wants me to do something in Milwaukee. My only thing is this: I don't want to do a fucking PG out there until spring because one, I'm not fucking dealing with that cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be out of control. Like they don't.
No, it's not. It's not even because when you fucking go out there, you might book for a date and then the fucking weather shuts everything down. So I'm not taking that out. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay out of the Midwest when it comes to winter time. You know what I'm saying? So if I do go out there, it'll probably be in the spring. But I definitely got my eye on some guys. I will be out there December 28th. And like I said, it's hard because, I got to focus on these guys. And you're probably going to see more invites like a Trufo in 2019 because I will be trying to build back up the Midwest.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
I like what they doing out there, man, in the Midwest.
But I know, Norbes don't fuck with us. It's not that. It's that, one, I'm very picky. And two, when I tell you the adjustments, the next time I see you, I want to see those adjustments. Like, I really tell niggas what they got to work on. Like, okay, I need you to work on this, this, and that.
Yeah, Trufo said he appreciate that too. These dudes
I
want
fuck with Trufo. I fuck with Trufo, and I feel bad because I haven't spoken to Trufo in a minute, but I haven't forgot about him. Man. He's definitely somebody, him and Paulo Creed out of Detroit, that I owe a shot to. So they're actually supposed to battle each other, but I may switch the battle. But I just didn't want them to waste their time coming to New York because they were supposed to be in New York, and I canceled any PGs that I was doing in New York.
Okay.
Trufo gonna be out there to go hard pretty soon.
Oh, okay, that's dope. I mean, my main scout is in We Go Hard, which would be City. So a lot of people don't know that when City calls me, City don't call me just for anybody.
Yeah. Shout to City. Shout to City. Important guy in this scene right here in this New York thing.
Yeah, very underrated guy. Very underrated guy. People don't understand how much he's actually helped me throughout the years.
So okay. All right, so let's go here because I promised myself whenever Norbes gets on, whenever P gets on, any of the powers that be, I would ask about different battle formats, event formats, and I would also ask about a tournament. Will we get either? We can start with a tournament question because I think it's prime time to have one. Like I think
I was planning on doing it, but at the end of the day, if I were to put this tournament together, the fans would actually have to help me because, all this money's wrapped up in all these guys asking for $48 million.
What you mean? What you would need help on? Like what do you mean? Like
I mean, at the end of the day, if you hold a tournament, there's got to be for something. Like you don't want to hold a tournament and the winner gets a smile from Smack.
Nah, winner. Okay, so my suggestion was you have the tournament. Winner gets it treated like WWE Money in the Bank style. Winner gets to say, I'm on Gnome or I'm on Summer Madness, and this is who I face on that.
That sounds good, but I'd rather do something where they get that and like $10,000.
Oh yeah, no, they get some money. Yeah, they get money out of it, but they also get a ticket to Gnome or against whoever the fuck absolutely. They want.
Listen, I'm with that, but the problem is where's the money gonna come from? You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you mean for the tournament?
Yeah, exactly. I can't just be hey, smack. Send me $10,000.
Listen, I think if it's dope enough, if you got good names there and it's competitive, people will. You could rely on people to crowdfund that. You could pay-per-view that. You could do that too. Listen, or you can video on demand it. But you know what I'm saying?
I would need that 10,000 up front. Nobody's gonna wait for the shit to hit to 8,000 and they don't get 10,000. Just I would need that. But I would definitely be willing to partner up with I was actually gonna reach out to a couple of blogs that I respect. Tony Bros, you were actually one of them that I was thinking of reaching out to. And basically I'm gonna put this rookie of the year together and I wanna give out $10,000 to the rookie of the year. You know what I mean? But I was gonna team up with guys I respect, like Tony Bro and my guys from Let's Talk Battle Rap.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Something basically put a crowdfunding together, raise $10,000, and January 1st, 2020 of it. 2020. I would announce the winner of the Rookie of the Year and give him the money.
That would be dope. And then another thing on the tournament thing, you wouldn't have to necessarily have one big event for that. You have a bracket, and each card you have like it's a tournament battle.
Matchup, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of the matchups. So then by the end, you have a championship matchup, and you could actually put that on an undercard on Gnome or Summer Madness, and people would respect it because it will mean something. Like battles got to mean something, and I think a tournament would sell very well.
Listen, I'm definitely with that. December 8th is coming up, so I will be taking a lot of those guys with me to the future, and I would definitely implement that and definitely like you guys to be a part of it if possible.
Yeah. No, that's dope. I think that's real dope, man. But it's always interesting though because when you try to do something new, it's always met with this initial resistance. I talked to Jay Black recently, and Champion of the Year, the way that we treat that and Champion of the Night now, as if it's always existed, I find that very interesting. Like and so when you put together a new idea from your end, running the company, like how are you trying to view what fans might do, like or you trying to figure out what's best for the company?
Well, at the end of the day, everybody tries to make it to the league. I don't give a shit what happens in Europe. I don't care who's the fucking Canadian Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's going to be guys that come on over here, and most of the rookies are trying to come over here. So, in that, I would do that and, base it on who's here. So, if I have 12 rookies coming into this year's class that are worth it, like, for instance, A-Ward would be coming here as a rookie, right?
Yeah.
Kind of a rookie, kind of not. He would be coming here as a rookie.
He's a blue chip guy. Yeah.
If A-Ward were to come, like when he signs on and does what he does, he would be put into the same pot. So if A-Ward has a better year than fucking Jada Nightwing, got brought on, it's whatever. So I'm going to try to balance it out. But, basically it's going to be based on over here, to be honest with you.
That's another good matchup, and I got A-Ward in that. I like Jay. I don't know. I think A-Ward is versatile. I do. You know what I'm saying? So wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Shout out to Sun God. Sun God donated $5. He said, "Here you go, Norbes. Take this $5. Now you got to collect $9,995." So
this is a real thing. Like me and Tony Bro and like I said, I don't hate all bloggers, just the ones that are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So I would definitely, that's why I wanted to start the what is it? The NBO, the New Bloggers Order. You can just do it, bro. You know what I mean? NBO, we could just show up to fucking events with an NBO hoodie.
Yeah. And
we're all together. No, for real. Like, I don't hate. Like, I talk to Tony Bro. Like, I'll just call him, like, yo, what you been doing? Or I'll talk to France over there. So, like, not all these guys are scumbags. But I definitely think that would be dope, especially coming from us, and we're not gonna be fucking biased. Like the one thing I didn't like about Champion was there was too many irrelevant people that had a say so in the vote, which I thought was ridiculous.
What do you mean? Okay, so let's get into that. Let's get into media that should be having votes and who should be at the table for something like that.
Just because you dribble a basketball doesn't make you a ball player. You know what I'm saying? Or just because you have
all
a fucking
Norbes
camera,
sports analogies are hitting tonight, but go ahead though. Yeah.
No, but it's true. Like, you know, just because you fucking put on a camera doesn't make you a fucking blogger, bro. Like, some of these guys are fucking idiots. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, like, I wanted to come, like, when they pick the MVP of the NBA, it's writers that are respected within the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they're voted. Same thing with the NFL and stuff like that. It's writers that are respected within that organization. So if I got the respect for Tony Bro, but listen, I like your shit. This is what I'm gonna do. Boom. I would even reach out to Jay Black if he wanted to say so in the situation. But it would be guys within this organization that we definitely that are respected, that aren't going to be biased or this is my guy or this. No, like, we're going to pick who we feel like is the best.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because not everybody is someone that's going to be honest or whatnot. You feel me? Or just not good enough. So I want the best of the best. And, like, I like you guys' work. You feel me? You're not sitting there blasting somebody unless they have to be blasted.
Yeah. You give credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Yeah, like, I would reach out to 15 Minutes of Fame and Uncle Ra. I think he's been doing, maybe Hip Hop Is Real. And we all collectively do it. Why not? I'll lead the charge or whatnot. You know what I mean? And then we all just put it together. And at the end of the year, we give out the Rookie of the Year. Maybe we give out a Rookie of the Year. Maybe we give out something else too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
I really want to do an award.
It pushes awards, push incentive and people, you know, because the battle's got to mean something, right? And it is a highly opinionated sport. And, you know, when it's something to work toward, we all just get a better product. So I'm with it.
Yeah. And not to mention, like I said, like it'll bring these guys, you know, more of an incentive. And, you know, it's something to talk about, bro. It's dope. And the reason I said Rookie of the Year, because a lot of people view me as the guy that gets the rookies.
So
why not set it off? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like to get, you know, Black Compass and Hip Hop Is Real and everybody, and we can start the GoFundMe or the crowdfundMe, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And the winner, if we can start it at 10,000, if it goes higher than that, then we could take. Say if it goes to 20,000, we'll take that 10 and do a tournament at the end of the year. Who knows? So, like, it's just something that maybe, you know, it's like an olive branch to a lot of the bloggers. And like I said, I got good relationships now, you know, some of the bloggers that are actually doing the job correctly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you guys are interested, I'd love to have you guys part of the panel. And when we get together during December of next year, you know, we give out an award, Rookie of the Year, and boom, here's a nice check.
I think it's dope. I fuck with the rookies. I like up and coming talent and seeing them when they raw and trying to get shit right. So
and it helps me. It helps me to get you guys to view these guys as well. Yeah, and it helps me do my job.
Right.
To be honest,
because then we can stop you from making a mistake. Like, Norbes, that's trash. Exactly. I don't know what you're doing.
Listen, and I don't care. Yeah, no, absolutely, and that's.
Yeah.
Somebody, you could tell me like I've been told. I remember. This is a funny story. Smack will probably never admit this on camera. So he goes, I'm blushing about twerk. And I just can't stop talking about this guy. I seen him, I'm like, oh my God, I love him. And I called Jazz, because Jazz had called me. Actually, she told me about him before. But she was like, kind of like said it like, you know, in passing, hey, maybe you should take a look at this guy, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not even thinking about it. So I get to the event. And she texts me. She's like, yo, that guy I told you about battling tonight. So I'm like, who? She's like, New Jersey Twerk. I said, the guy that I told you to tell him to change his fucking name?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. And I was like, all right. So he comes up on stage, right? This is hilarious. And he's with 4 guys that are probably a third of his size. And they all got the same outfit on. They look like the fucking 5 Heartbeats. It's hilarious. So I'm like, why did these guys all dress the fucking same? They look fucking retarded. And not to mention, Twerk is so big. He has like these fucking whatever. So I'm like, whatever. He goes off. He goes crazy. I lose my mind. I'm like, yo, I found the next superstar battle rap. Now, it wasn't met with Norbes. You're right. It was met with Norbes. You're bugging. Like 95% of the people 99% of the people told me I was crazy, except for Pete. P was like, holy shit, I think you're
Shout
right.
out to P.
He's like, no. So we show up to the event. I ended up, it was a 2-day card, right? The first day was supposed to be a PG, but what ended up happening was we had another PG where we had split it, and I didn't have enough matches, so the only match I had was Twerk and Dougie. So that's the only reason he was actually on the card. But in reality, it was supposed to be PG card / one-off card. So that's where people go crazy, whatever. So whatever. Twerk goes crazy. Everybody's in the room like, oh shit, the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And then, Smack, it takes Smack about 4 or 5 battles to catch on to somebody, right?
Uh-huh.
But Smack never admit this. So he's on stage with Tell the barber, who's family from my father. Hold on. What is that? Oh, so, whatever. So Smack's like Smack would never admit, like he'll react to a bar sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, and front, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I know it, but I really don't know. You ever seen those, like, somebody says the bar, like, yo, that's crazy, but they don't really know? Smack may know the bar at the time, but he won't. So Tell tells him, and he's like, yo, this nigga is crazy. So Smack stops, and he looks at Tell, and he whispers in his ear, he goes, yo, Tell, I know he's saying some fire shit because everybody's going crazy, but I don't understand him. And I start crying. Tell tells me that shit. Because I'm like, bro, like what? And it's the funniest shit because, a lot of times most people are like that. They don't know something's great until, whatever. And now it's like we can't stop booking the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why,
crazy. That's crazy.
That's why by me saying, yo, I'd like you guys to be a part of this shit, you guys are actually going to see the process and actually the ridicule I got to go through. And at the end of the year, it's rewarding when you see Twerk is on Summer Madness, when you see Geechee Gotti's on Summer Madness, and we all can kind of go through this together and reward the guy that wins the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
because
I think that's kind of
it brings more promo.
Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of a lost art in like blogging now. I feel like there was a time back in the day. Remember when like everybody wanted to find that gym, like everybody wanted to find that guy first. Like I was the first one to put you on there. I feel like people in media don't really do that no more. They just, you know what I'm saying? It's more so about like the big events that go on now. It's not like really about finding.
You know why? You know why? Because all these bloggers, this is what I hate. All these bloggers care about is one thing, and it's views. And Tony was a part of this problem at one point.
What?
He was with some weirdo. No, for real. Tony knows what he was a part of at one point. Yeah. But you just do these chasing views, and a lot of these guys do that shit, bro. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's why when I see people try to diss me, I barely respond anymore because I know they try to use me as promo. So I just whatever. And that's why when I do my radio shit and everything, I don't listen to other people's shit because I don't want to get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I feel you on that.
I definitely agree. Before it was like, yo, we want to see people hot. Now it's like, no, I want to get hot. So how do I do that? And that's where some of the bloggers made it about them instead of actually the battlers and the culture. You know what I mean? Like, and it sucks, bro. Like, I've noticed, like, none of these guys want to interview. None of these new guys come up. Why is that?
Shout out to the new battle rapper spotlight that we.
Yeah, Tony Bro do that. We do that.
Yeah, but no. Besides Tony Bro and myself, I've interviewed all of them, all the new guys that are coming up with PGs. But none of these guys will do that until all of a sudden, he's popping there. Yeah, I've been watching you.
Yeah, I hate that. I'm like, what do you mean been watching? Like, you wasn't like, exactly.
So, like, and for all you new niggas listening, remember when y'all get on Summer Madnesses, remember we was the ones interviewing y'all when nobody wanted to.
Bro, I can't get a media source to come out to a PG out in Atlanta. New York, come.
Yeah,
man, get up, man. Me and Tony Bro will come out there.
Yeah,
me and Tony Bro will come out there. We love to come there.
It's about to get cold outside too. Yeah. Shit, I need every excuse. Fuck it.
Listen. But that's what I'm saying. Like everybody's basic thing is, I want the guy that's already hot. I want this. I want that. And that's what I said. Like nobody was interviewing Gotti before I brought him on. All of a sudden, now everybody wants a Geechee interview. So that's what I'm saying. Like instead of growing with it, people tend not to. And it's crazy. Like these guys are like, I want to get an interview. They won't because none of these guys are doing it. Yeah. It's crazy. Like I'll say 98% of the bloggers out there, outside of Tony Bro my boy Menace, who does a Menace spotlight
Mm-hmm.
as well. They won't interview them. They'll walk right past them. And it's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Right.
And I've noticed it. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, to be honest, which is really fucked up.
Yeah, hopefully that changes. I think when you do something like that idea, you bring a little bit more gravitas to it, so you'll get some eyes out of it like that. But
well, listen, everybody that's on this call, you know, we could definitely have a meeting probably tomorrow or something. And I'll holler at Hip Hop Is Real. Just guys that are legitimate. I mean, I don't we can talk about it. Who we do want, who we don't want.
Yeah,
like Tony Bro's my man, so I'm definitely gonna have him.
Oh yeah. That's a fact.
You know, we could do it together. Like, why not?
Right.
And at the end of the year, we do it.
Norbes, so first of all, again, thanks for your time on this joint. We got 260 in the live right now, a bunch in the Discord that are listening, and some folks want to get on for Q&A with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's cool. We could do that. My wife ain't bitching at me
yet. All right. So we got a little time with Norbes. So if you're in the group right now, you're gonna get.
Rules, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Driz. Give him the disclaimer.
Punch hard. You know what I'm saying? Hit above the belt.
Yeah.
No disrespect, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it respectful. We're gonna get the bars off. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Disrespect.
All right, so let me. I'm gonna start with my man's Hemi. Hemi.
This nigga Posey laugh come in right as the punch time.
right. Hemi, Milwaukee. What's up? You on, bro? All right, Hemi choking.
What it do, man? What it do, man?
We got top tier Hemi up here, man.
What's going on, man? You on with Norbes? You got a lot to say in the comments. What's up? Talk.
Yeah, what's happening, Norbes?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Shit, man. But I got a question. So, what's the point of scouting these PG niggas when y'all gonna keep putting the same people on the card?
I'm confused. Why would you say that?
Because y'all, like, I'm watching this year, like, as y'all go on this world tour, like, y'all keep using the same talent. Like, I'm not seeing like too many new people get a chance, like Twerk. Like, so that's what I'm saying.
Well, to be honest with you, like I said, it was more of a philosophy thing. And the fact that, like, I kind of took a back seat to a few things because I was having a child. So it was my first baby. And, you know, I wasn't able to put 100% effort. And when you have other people kind of filling in for what you're doing, it's never, you know, they say, if you want something done right, you do it yourself. So that's why I'm trying to push for it now. And I'm trying to push for a lot of these guys. And I'm gonna build them up just the same way I built up Twerk and Geechee Gotti and the Chesses and whatever. And, you know, hopefully by noon or something like that, some of these guys may have enough of a buzz to where they will be on these cards. But it takes a while. I mean, not everybody's New Jersey Twerk, bro. You know,
but this been happening for a minute. Like I'm saying, like Wavy, it took a while before Wavy started getting his looks. Like y'all was matching Wavy up with bill collectors and stuff like that. Like he never got to.
At all. He was on Summer Madness versus K-Shon. I mean, not against K-Shon. He was on Summer Madness versus John. What are you talking about?
Right, but listen, but this is what I'm saying. When Twerk loses, y'all make sure that y'all put the best battle out for Twerk, and then y'all don't show the battle that Twerk loses, and then y'all match Twerk up with another powerful matchup. Wavy didn't get the same opportunity.
Is Wavy the same battle as Twerk?
I don't know. That's to be determined. That's to be determined.
No. Let's be honest. Wavy beat Twerk, correct?
Yes.
Yes, right. You can say that, but you can't say that they're on two different levels, correct?
I mean, because y'all not giving them the same push. It's different if they getting the same push. They not getting the same push.
Wavy was on Summer Madness way before Twerk was.
Listen, that's fine. Twerk was on 2 Summer Madnesses this year.
Yes. And what did he do?
Choked one and then performed good the next one.
Okay. One of them was a surprise, right? He choked on a surprise versus Cortez, correct?
Listen, I mean, yeah, if that's what you want to call it, yeah.
So basically, listen. So you're saying that basically your argument is not about Nunes. Your argument is about Twerk being on the card, correct?
No. My argument is about everybody not getting the same push. Like y'all,
I haven't seen you mention Geechee Gotti card.
Listen, what I'm saying is because Geechee has been winning. Geechee has been winning. No, Geechee has been winning. Geechee has been winning, so his push is warranted. I'm saying when
Niggas push not warranted.
Because Twerk has been losing. Twerk choked.
He choked against DNA, and he went to a band.
That's a fact.
He wasn't on the big card after that.
Listen, Norbes, listen to what you're saying. Twerk, listen, we're talking about Wavy. Listen, brother, listen. We're talking about Wavy. Wavy was on one Summer Madness and lost, and we didn't see Wavy for like damn near a year. Twerk was on 2 Summer Madnesses this year.
One, I'm gonna make you feel stupid now, so be quiet.
Don't make her feel
Mr.
stupid.
Wavy, Mr. Wavy doesn't want to battle as frequent as New Jersey Twerk. That's one. So there goes your argument about that. Two, after Twerk lost to DNA, he wasn't put on a big card. He ended up doing a band.
Which y'all dropped before him losing to DNA. Which y'all dropped. Y'all dropped that battle.
Hold on, Hemi. Hold on. Let Norbes finish up here. He had another point there.
He was already scheduled to battle on Summer Madness 8. He was already scheduled. That battle was already been booked, which was against Arsenal. He ends up not being on another card. He ended up being on band. He was supposed to be on the what's that shit called when you do the face-offs?
Yes.
He wasn't put on the major card. Now the battle was crazy, and there was a program we worked on, and we dropped it, and people wanted to see it. Why? Because he had Arsenal next, so it made sense. So who cares? Wavy's argument makes no sense for the simple fact that he doesn't like to battle as frequent as Twerk. So what are we talking about? If Wavy wants to battle as frequent as Twerk, then maybe you would have an argument on a card. But Wavy doesn't ask to be battling that much, bro. What are we talking about right now?
Okay, well, what about the other niggas that won the battle though? Well, like, what about the Joes? Like, Joes ain't getting to play. What about Franchise?
If I put Joe on some Madness,
listen, Franchise is itching to get a plate. Franchise ain't getting the same opportunities as Twerk.
Is he there?
What?
Is he there?
Listen,
Summer Madness.
Man, listen, man. Okay, listen, but this is what I'm saying. Listen. Twerk wasn't necessarily there to get the big place that he got, but y'all put Twerk on the big stage.
Twerk didn't deserve. Okay, Hemi, what plate has Twerk not deserved? Can you name a time you feel like? Can you name a time where you feel like, damn, Twerk totally does not deserve this plate?
Man, listen. After Twerk went against Dougie, he choked every single round against this nigga Dougie. But then he got a bigger name after that.
But did that? But hold on. Did that debut performance that went pretty much viral? Did that not warrant another look here? The look that he got next.
Listen, man. That's fine. Like, listen, I guess. No. Listen, listen, man. Y'all niggas be talking about viral shit, but niggas go viral all the time and they don't get a big look. B Dot went viral. He had to do a PG.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's
as
a good
the
point.
Twerk. As a Twerk. Twerk had to do a PG too. What are you talking about?
Listen, man, no, y'all was just saying that he got a bigger look because he went viral and he was choking. But this nigga B-Dot go viral and he has to do a PG. So where's his look at? I mean, why do he got to do a PG?
That was his first battle on URL, which was a PG. Now let's not fool ourselves and say that fucking B-Dot was bigger than Twerk. Just saying that, correct? Because if you say that, I need you to hang yourself off your mouth.
Man, listen. Nah, listen. I know what y'all trying to do. Like, you trying to push this Twerk industry playing shit. Like, you giving Twerk extra points because you founded him. Like, listen, I know what you on, Norbes. You giving Twerk extra points. Now, let me ask you a question. So,
this is your last question, Hemi. But go ahead.
What Twerk battle has more views than B-Dot going viral? What Twerk battle has more views than that? Because B-Dot got several moments where he got over 5 million views.
Where?
Don't tell me about women's stuff. Shut the fuck up. Get him off of this.
Oh my god!
Wait, where does B-Dot has he has a battle with 5 million views?
Yeah, listen. So we talking about going viral here. B-Dot has 5. He got battles where he got 5 million views on Facebook.
Where?
So that don't matter.
Facebook. Oh,
that don't matter.
I've never seen it. That's a good opinion. Get the fuck off there, please. Get him off.
Damn.
I know that matter, man.
I told you. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Hey, Norbes. Norbes is up 1-0 on y'all fans tonight, man.
Bro,
This
is crazy. Don't start an argument, right? Saying that everybody is not getting the same chances, but you're only focusing on Torque. Like, dog, if that's the case, you should have started your argument with. You should have started off your argument with, "Hey, Torque shouldn't be getting all these looks because of this." Dog, don't make it about everybody else when you're making it about one person.
I mean, listen. I mean, I could talk about Geechee too. Like y'all playing Geechee music all through the pay-per-view. Like niggas ain't getting the same thing.
Please get him off the line before I hang up. So,
Yeah. We gotta.
All right.
He's retarded. I don't even want to talk to him.
We gotta keep it moving.
All right. Shout to Milwaukee, man. Shout to Hibby.
Norbes up 1-0. Norbes up 1-0 on you fans tonight, man.
Lot of mercy.
Right, dude, like, what are you talking about?
I mean, the music angle's tough because Geechee makes some of the best music out of anybody that's fucking battling.
But what y'all supposed to be playing? Y'all supposed to be playing some
and he has great visuals like by Avocado. Hemi, you my nigga. I fuck with you, but goddamn, brother. All right, so let me get Frank Izzo on, man. Frank Izzo.
He wants me to put Joe on Summer Madness and franchise.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, Frank Izzo, you on right now with Norbes.
Norbes. Frank Izzo.
What's going on, my brother?
Listen, I just had, one question that, I was thinking, like, I mean, like you say, y'all trying to give, I understand it's a business and all that, y'all got to make y'all money and all that, but don't we think that it's really about rap, though? Like, isn't that the reason why we here? If it's really about bars, like it's called battle rap, it's not called battle show, battle performance.
No,
like
that's totally not. That's so inconsistent, bro. For the simple fact that battle rap is about performance, bars, and everything. You can't just single out one skill set. If that's the case, then a guy like Hitman Holla may not be as dynamic or whatever. Like, it's a competition. You're gonna win it how you win it. Some guys are more lyrical than others. Some guys are better performers. You got to use your weapons as you use them. So I don't understand what exactly you said. You want me to put a bunch of guys that can put words together nicely but can't perform for shit? It's not gonna sell tickets.
No, that's not what I'm. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking as a fan. I'm saying sometimes it's people on other platforms that's lyrically better than some of the people y'all got on y'all platform. That's all I'm saying. Like,
okay, that's very opinionated. If like you're gonna make an opinion, what are you talking about?
But
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Let's say if that is true, Norbes. If it's true that people are writing better shit.
How would it not be a fact?
Who's writing better shit? Like, I need to know.
Okay.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Frank Izzo, do you have names that of people that you feel like are writing better shit and not on URLs probably should be?
I mean, we know it's people on RBE. We know it's people on other leagues. I'm just saying overall.
I would love to hear this. Who?
I'm not trying to listen. I'm not talking about the best people on URL. I'm just saying it's other people on URL that might not be as good as the other people that's not on URL. That's all I'm saying.
Like who?
Yeah, like who?
You gotta come up here with names, man.
Like it's tough to debate. Listen.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I just smoked a crazy ass.
He just.
I'm a little higher. So no.
It's crazy with
names. Like I ain't
when you
gonna
can't
lie,
even think of one person.
Exactly. Around the way.
I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm gonna keep it real. I just wanted to ask that question. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to know,
you can't ask a question and base it on something that has facts, bro. Like, that makes no sense.
But let me, Norbes, let me help the brother out. Let me, Frank, because I think
I understand he's trying to look good, but I'm asking you a question.
I'm not trying to look good.
Fan, bro.
I can listen. I don't. I can care less. Hold on. Let me talk.
I'm just asking you a question.
Hold on. Let me pose this question to you. I'm gonna pose the same question you did to me in a different sport, right? Yo, why doesn't the NFL pick up all these quarterbacks that are better than Tom Brady that they're playing over in Canada? That's what you just told me. Then I said, who? Can I name a fucking Canadian that throws better than Tom Brady? No. You got to give me an argument. Who?
Man, you know. Like, you want to sit here and play this. Oh, tell me that. You know,
dude,
you the one out there scouting all the talent and shit. You the one out there scouting everybody, so you should know that. That's what you talking about.
This nigga is retarded.
But I don't think. But Frank, I think what he's saying is that they don't know of anybody that they feel like is better. that you could say is better lyrically that hasn't either been given a shot on
I'm saying,
URL or is in scouting?
But I'm saying that and because I know he wonder why people always say, "Oh, why y'all push this? Why y'all push this person?" You know what I'm saying? Because as fans, we feel like y'all don't give everybody a look. That's all.
You're not supposed to give everybody a look. Does the NFL let everybody play?
Nope.
Does the NBA let everybody play? No.
I don't think everybody gets a try. Everybody doesn't get a tryout for the NFL. You gotta even, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come with your shit.
You can't.
But
you
Norbes
can't come
though, he's.
Yeah,
I think part of what Frank is saying though is that it seems like y'all value performance over bars, and why is that?
Listen. When it comes to, you're going right to the guy that puts it together, and it's me. It's not that I value bars more than anything. Some guys might be phenomenal, at one thing, but they're not good enough to be on URL. You could be a great writer, you know, and not be great.
You got to be all around to be on URL. That's what you're saying.
No,
you got to be able to captivate a room. You got to be able to
yes, exactly,
to own a room. Can regardless if it's 50 people or 500 people, can you take over the room? That's what you got to be able to do. Whether that's you jumping up and down, whether that's Twerk jumping up and down on stage, and you see 500 people jumping up and down with him, or that's clean spinning around or saying some shit.
What I'm saying is
however you do it.
On URL ain't like that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so who's not?
If that was the case, y'all would have had a perfect battle league, but y'all don't. It's growing, right?
Dude,
that's why y'all bring new people in, bring old people out. It's niggas that we don't even see no more.
Interesting.
What is your point?
Man, you trying to be a funny.
No, I'm not trying to be smart. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to value.
If I was in your face, you wouldn't be acting like that, bro.
I'm acting exactly like that. I will buy you
Frank.
Ticket to an event and tell you the same shit. Don't try to play me. Get him off the fucking line. Get him off the line.
Frank. That was a little emotional, brother. But
wait a second, Norbes, man, you ain't gonna come up here beating up on our fans. You up 2-0?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that was a little much.
We got real debaters up in here, man. Where y'all at?
Listen,
I'm gonna get Jamal next, but Norbes, go ahead, Norbes, go ahead.
No, before we get on, I'm not even being hostile, but you can't ask me a question to debate me and not have any backing it up. That shit makes no sense. You're asking me an open-ended question that makes no sense. You're saying, like, what are you asking me? Like, you just stated, and I quote, you know, there's other guys, the better writers that aren't in New York given a chance. I said, okay, who? And you don't have an answer?
Yeah, I don't.
That makes no sense.
But see, I thought he was gonna spin it as, look, you guys value performance over what niggas actually writing down, which has been a contention, but you know, I don't.
It's not.
It's been a thing that's come up before, but.
Listen, I feel you. You're always going to critique things. Some guys are more captivating than others. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're a great performer, like Av is a great writer. You feel me? So he's exceptional at what he does. You might have a Twerk who's more overall, but he's a captivating performer. It's about being great at what you do and excelling at a top level. Yeah. I don't care if somebody can sit there and write stuff on paper and they can't fucking express it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That makes no sense. But if you're gonna
let TV up, Tom.
If you're gonna debate, come with something to debate, and then you're gonna talk about if I was in your face, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't know. That was crazy. But I'll said Jamal first. I'm gonna get Jamal, and then you do TV, and then we'll get everything going here. So Jamal, go ahead, brother.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes sir.
Yeah, Jamal.
Yes sir.
What's up, Norbes?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, I'm gonna actually switch gears a little bit. You ain't got to call me retarded and all that shit, but I got a question. No, I listen to your podcast and everything. I like this shit. But
appreciate you.
What's up with Chill Jones?
Chill Jones is just bouncing around. Do what he do, man. Like he's one of the dudes that bounces to his own drum, beats to his own drum, bro. So to be honest, we've had multiple conversations about whatever. About him coming over to battle. He was supposed to battle Joe at one point. And when it comes to the URL, he's extremely selective. You know
this is my thing, though. This is what I'm saying. Hold up.
Ew.
That's what I was about to go. Wait. Let me go. Yeah. Okay, so when y'all brought Killer back at first, he came and killed Prep. Y'all knew nigga. He came and killed Saga. Y'all knew nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Then had a whack battle with Cortez. And after that, we ain't seen him since. So it's like, why is he battling another up-and-comer? And he already killed He already did that favor for y'all twice.
It's true.
Like, why can't he get a real fight?
I mean, I hear you, and then you go battle Joe Schmo, the backpack rapper.
Cool, but that's not the URL.
I understand.
Y'all be picking and choosing whether the other battle leagues count or not, though. Like now, you want to bring up the other battle leagues, but then
I'm not. I'm bringing up. You're not gonna. But you guys got to understand when you guys debate.
That was a good counter.
I speak. I speak. You speak. Okay, but you can't.
I got you. Go ahead.
You can't demand. You cannot demand a certain caliber battle rapper in one league and not the other. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't tell me you won't battle this guy, but then battle somebody of a lower thing. Now, is he a priority of us? No. Okay. He's not a priority for us. So whatever we got to offer him, that's what we're going to offer him. Do we feel like he's Summer Madness worthy for us? No. That's what we feel. Do we feel like he's known worthy for us? Listen, no. That's what we feel. If KOTD says, hey, we want to put you on a decade card because we feel like that's what we're going to do, that's what they're entitled to do. We don't feel like he's that for us to know him in Summer Madness and shit.
I'm not even saying the no one Summer Madness though, but I'm saying like he's already did the like I know when he come back he got to build his back up.
It's not about building this back up. It's about being if we have a
either way he killed two of the new guys. Why is he facing another new guy?
Because we don't have anything for him that we want to do. He's not in our plans like that, dog. Like he doesn't battle exclusively for us, or he's not really, he started off with us and he branched off and
Norbes, a question though. But let me ask a question though. But if Chilla did other things to market himself or to raise his profile and make fans demand it, would that
then
change
it'll be something different? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Well, see that this is the shit that I be talking about. But
that's cool. I mean, Chilla, I just want to know.
It's not even fucking with him, but like. It's like, is it worth fucking with him? Is he bringing in X amount of whatever? Like, is he worth it like that? He's not worth it to us to be putting him against Tay Rock. Or if that's basically what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying it's Tay Rock. No, I'm not saying that.
Well, whatever love you're saying. If I had something Born Legacy for him, I would do it. But is he a priority of mine? No, he isn't.
I think Chilla would be fired in the band room.
Yeah. I mean, he probably would, and you probably see him there very soon. He probably be there.
All right, next, you probably gonna hate this one, but the people want to know what's up with Twerk and Danny, man.
I mean, why would I hate that? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I hate the battle, but it's gonna happen.
Why does Norbes hate that battle? Interesting.
No, not hate that battle. No. I'm talking about the Danny part. Like I know he's not a fan. That's what I'm saying. Not the battle.
No,
I know he likes.
I know. I hate the battle. I'm not gonna. I would have never. I think Danny's cool. I don't think Danny's great. I think Twerk got better work in front of him. But they already agreed to the battle, and it's not a battle that's gonna make me want to see it. I mean, it might be a good battle, but I'm not the biggest Danny Myers fan.
Well, I actually like Danny. Like, I want to see it because I feel like if the people Danny is facing on URL is just like, of course, it's not going to help him. Like, it was like Steams and DNA. And I mean, he had a fine battle with K-Shine, though. Like, when he faced Rex and K-Shine. You said what now?
He battled Rex and K-Shine. Nobody cared when he battled Rex. And,
I mean, since he got back to URL, like, his battle with K-Shine was great, though. And, like, if you look at the competition, like, okay, he had a great battle with K-Shine. And then, of course, don't nobody really care about the DNA battle. It's DNA. Like, no offense to him.
No, listen, I can't be mad at that because a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah, so I'm like, I feel like if he had better competition, like his fan base would grow. Like more people would see him.
It's just Danny,
because Danny's not no slouch. Like I'm saying,
I hear you. Danny's just not a real marketable big stage kind of dude.
But I think it would grow if he faced some of y'all marketable people though. Like how can this market grow if we're not seeing them?
Hasn't he battled Averb and all that stuff?
He did.
No. I'm talking about on URL. Well, no, we talking about on URL because other
nobody on you. Nobody on that, and I'm gonna go back to the argument. I'm gonna reverse back to what I said before. Niggas will battle Danny anywhere outside of URL. When it comes to URL, they're not gonna look at it as a value battle. They're not gonna take it. That just it is what it is. You know what I mean? Danny's cool. Danny's cool. Right. Is he great? No, he's not great. Does he think he's great? Absolutely.
All right. Last question is real short. I'm
this nigga has like.
Go ahead, Jamal. Go ahead, Jamal. Go ahead.
This was real short. I'm from St. Louis, Norbes. So,
St. Louis, what up?
You know, yeah. My guy KD, how do you feel about him? I mean, give your critique or whatever. I can tell him.
Nah, I mean, KD's cool. I think he had a good battle with JC. Came to the PG's re-up snub. Just didn't pan out like he did. Every time he comes here, he's had a couple shots. Just doesn't pan out. I don't know what tough. It is. I'm just being honest. I don't know what it is. I think KD's okay. Do I think he's great? No. Do I think he has the drive to be great? Possibly. I think he has a lot of Danny Myers, to be honest with you. And I think he can be that. No, for real. I'm just saying, like,
Jesus Christ.
Danny Myers is not whack, but I don't think he's a star. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that was just excellent. All right, well, that's all I got for you, man.
Appreciate you, man. St. Louis, man. Appreciate you, bro. Word up.
Some of these guys want to kill me on that.
Yeah, well, see, listen, they look, they get mad at us because they don't feel like we're tough enough. But I'm like, if you listen, we're actually asking tough questions. It's just
you're asking questions, but you're asking questions that make sense. You're not asking me.
Well,
get battle rap.
They're like Norbes, why? Norbes, how come? Like, all right, let me get.
Like, how come you're not putting better? And there's a bunch of other guys from doper, and I'm like, who? And you don't have an answer. That makes no sense.
Jesus.
Let me get retarded.
Let me get Battle Rap Q up here. Battle Rap Q, Brooklyn.
Yo.
Battle Rap Q, what up?
Yo. Y'all get me?
Got you.
Yo, we got you.
That was good. Norbes is good, man. For
what's up, brother?
All right, man. But yo, you just punched on a few things, and half of my niggas too, so I just want to confirm some shit. So if you said niggas like, and we're not going to mind, and if they mid tiers, what y'all doing with them? They're just gonna be gatekeepers, or how could they get to that next level?
Man, I kind of caught the question. I don't know. Can you breaking up?
Yeah, he's breaking up a little bit. But yeah, you were breaking up a little bit. But he's saying are some guys just gonna be stuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all like?
Yeah. What's the next level?
Q your shit bad, bro. But I understand what you're saying. Like,
listen,
go ahead.
Listen, at the end of the day, not everybody's a superstar.
I get that.
It is what it is. It's just life. You know, there's gonna be guys. You're gonna have your Tom Brady's, and you're gonna have your Blake Bortles. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, and that's just how it is. Like,
no. I respect that. Listen, so what's the next step for them?
The next step for them is to keep working, get checks where they can. You know what I mean? Just because you're not an all-star doesn't mean you can't play in the league. Or just because you're not a superstar, you shouldn't play. But I will say this. We need to do a better job of incorporating them in bigger cards to maybe give them a better chance, because some of the battles are starting to run out of battles. So I definitely do agree with you in a sense where we as an organization have to do a better job of getting these guys going. But at the same time, it's like we're going to have to do that and condition fans to not expect these super cards with Surf, Hitman, all of them on there. Like, that's what kills it. If you spread those...
I hear what you're saying, but if you got niggas already manning certain battles and they're not super top tier battles, and y'all not listening to niggas, because you know niggas comment under the videos all the time. Like I said earlier, like Tony Bro was saying, like, yo, y'all take millions of years to put out battles to the point where we forgot the shit happened. You feel me? So if we telling y'all, yo, go ahead.
No.
I'm gonna let you live.
No. Please let me live. I understand what you're saying, but it's a double-edged sword. You guys wanted the pay-per-view. That was the cause of it. You know what I'm saying? Now there's no real excitement to drop the battle. Before, it would be like, all right, Summer Madness dropped. Everybody's anticipating. And then we drop.
Can you wait, Norbes, can you repeat that first point you said? Who wanted the pay-per-view again? I just want
the fans.
Okay.
Fans wanted it.
All right. We
and now that they got, I'm just saying, now that they wanted that, now you always like, oh, what's the sense of us dropping a battle a week later that we just had on pay-per-view? Then it's a weird strategy to me. It kind of is like, you know, I'd rather just wait for it to drop on YouTube. So that's why we hold on to it. To me, do I think it's a good strategy? No.
But that kind of, if you think about it, that kind of like, so let's take LP. So Adam and them was like, all right, great battle, shook up the Verb and Mook shit, right? They waited what, a week or two? Correct me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. It still had niggas hungry. We still ordered the pay-per-view, but you were still hungry to see that battle and get that feedback from everybody else. So if you have a Rock and Hitman and that shit come out 5 years later, we're like, well, all right, it happened. It don't matter.
They done have 3-4 battles since then.
Exactly. So how does that make? You're not saying.
Listen, honestly, I feel you. I don't think anyone cares about the battle anymore, to be honest with you. Secondly, when Hitman drops versus fucking Rock, people are gonna watch it. It's gonna get like 3-4 million views. So how do you set the bar? How do you actually know that nobody cares if they're watching it? So it's one of them things where it's kind of tricky. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens is so close to each other. Like you had Summer Madness 7, then you had whatever fucking Summer Madness 8, a couple months from each other, and they don't drop. Then it becomes priority of the battles that just drop. And then sometimes we strategically drop battles on holidays and stuff like that.
And to save nigga stocks, but
yeah,
so,
I do agree with you in a sense. I'm sorry, I do agree with you that there has to be. We have to visit the situation in terms of possibly dropping this shit sooner or not pay per viewing everything. I definitely agree with you. I think it's stupid to pay per view everything. To be honest,
a fact. So one more thing, because niggas is we want to make sure that we get to the bottom of this. Now that Averb Lux is gonna happen, and we want to see it on the main stage. Is niggas working towards that, or y'all gonna let them take care of that for y'all again?
Well, again, we don't care if somebody wants to budget their whole fucking life savings on another battle. Like, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not here to, like, at the end of the day, if you look at it, you're just throwing smack battles. So if you want to pay them to throw a smack battle, that's fine. But at the same time, it's like, I personally don't pay attention to that shit because when you run a business, you don't put all your eggs in one. That's one. But, there's been many organizations to go out of business because of that shit. And we're not going to do that because we're not going to go and pay Verb $40,000 and then Lux $50,000. And then we sit there with our thumbs up our ass going broke. I'm not going to do that.
No, but that's the point. We're not saying, give these niggas $1 million to battle, but we're saying that there's certain battles. I mean, I don't know their numbers, so I can't speak on that. But what I'm going to say go ahead, my fault.
You think that, let's be honest, you think Averb, the cockiest motherfucker on the planet Earth, is after battling Mook and basically saying that he won, you think he's going to turn around and say, hey, just give me $5,000 for this next battle?
Nah, I can't answer that because
fuck no.
But at the end of the day, he do deserve an increase for that performance.
Yes, but let me ask you a question. A reasonable increase or an Averb increase?
What was it?
Averb increase. He the GOAT now.
Yeah. You gotta understand, bro. Like, you gotta understand, bro. Like, I understand you're a fan and you're like, yo, you guys are making money. You guys should be able to do it. You gotta look at it in the sense of these guys tried to rape us. No Vaseline. Literally. They don't give a shit about selling a ticket or not selling a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna get paid at the end of the day. You know, sometimes you gotta pick your battles wisely. You know what I'm saying? If we feel like this battle's worth, let's just say, $40,000 total, you feel me? Then that's what we're not gonna go past that.
So when it comes to y'all contracts, and I'm sorry to cut you off, when it comes to y'all contracts, don't y'all have y'all gotta promo this battle? Because if you look at
it doesn't matter. Of course you gotta promo it, but just because you promo,
hold on. Hold on, real quick. Because if you say it don't, these niggas are gonna, get their check at the end of the day. That's true. But if you had a battle that was set up damn near at the beginning of the year and happened in the summer, and they've been promoing it, the hype is built. So that pay-per-view buy is gonna be there. Those tickets. So you can't say they're not doing their part.
Theoretically, you don't know that people are gonna buy it, bro. You don't know.
2.5 million, man. I don't know, bro. But go ahead, yo.
2.5 million. What? Nobody made 2.5 million. You know what I'm saying? First of all,
Norbes kept all that money now.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, the battlers made more money than the fucking league owners in that battle. All right, let's keep it real. Now, you guys are gauging things on rumors, fact. You know what I'm saying? Just because I say I'm going to buy something doesn't mean I'm going to buy something. You feel me? The difference with pay-per-view and boxing and the URL is a big difference. Nike pays millions of dollars just to be seen. Takada pays X amount of dollars just to be seen. They base dick on ticket sales. They don't care because they already got their money up front. They're not
but that's
taking
derived from promo sales as well. If you put a fucking banner on Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know he's gonna be on IG and everywhere else. So you still getting the look. You still getting that promo.
You're basing it off of sales. I had a meeting.
Very interesting.
Right?
Wow.
No, it's not. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I had a meeting.
Actually speaking facts, my nigga. But
no, you're not. You're speaking theoretically. Okay. You're not speaking facts. You want to speak facts? Let's speak facts.
Let's speak facts, sir.
The NFL, right? They sell tickets, correct? Mm-hmm. How much of the ticket sales would you say based on people's salaries?
I say maybe I don't know 30, 40%, 30%.
Now I need you to get you got a tie. Do you have a tie?
What happened?
Do you have a tie?
Yeah, I'm not falling for that, my nigga. Continue, sir.
Hold on, I need you to wrap it around your hang yourself. So basically, this is how it goes.
Continue.
0.5% of ticket sales, right, go to player salaries, right? You know how the NFL makes their money? Not because of ticket sales, because you got weather, you got a bunch of shit. People don't like to come up to games. So it is what it is, right? TV deals, Nike sponsorships, Nike paying for these jerseys, and all that. When you don't have that type of shit, you don't make money. When I had a meeting with the NFL exec, he actually asked me, "How do you guys recoup?" And we're like, "You guys based off of ticket sales? That is the stupidest way to make your money."
No, but you just said y'all don't have these things. So I'm thinking you referring to sponsors, nigga. There's like a 15-minute sponsored video before every battle.
How much you think they're giving us? How much you think they're giving us?
You guys told me no, I'm not privy to that information.
No, I'm not gonna tell you. It's not that much, bro. Is Capone Cigarillos Nike?
Nah.
Exactly.
But every nigga got
Nike.
Shout out Capone.
Nike is $1 billion. What the fuck does that mean? Nike is $1 billion.
That's sponsors and promo. But you saying what did that mean? If I got Yak Man, what his name is, before the main battle happened and he's talking about his shit, he's promoting it in the battle, in the venue, then you are getting, obviously you have your sponsor.
You just named one sponsor.
It's true.
What happened?
You just named one sponsor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit down and watch the whole intro to a smack battle. It's like 50 before the battle starts.
Bro, it's sponsors on different levels. Nike is a fucking billion, almost $1 trillion corporation. They spend millions. Nobody is spending millions to sponsor battle rap. They're barely spending thousands. You understand how much a card costs to put together?
That's what I want to ask you, because we're not talking about millions. We know that. Let's get that out the way. But some of y'all PGs probably get $50 to $100, maybe $500. I don't know. But if you're talking about the top tier niggas, right, and you want to say, all right, well, I can't throw this imaginary or crazy card or whatever. What's that salary looking like? Because I'm assuming the nigga like, I don't know, fucking Verb is gonna ask for what, 15 racks, right? Or serve 15 racks. You got other niggas on the card that's also bringing a promo and selling a card as well, bringing in more venue, more money to the card, right?
And what do you think when it comes bringing more money to the card? You don't think that comes more expense?
And more exposure. It goes hand in hand. That's the whole point.
No, it really does.
I don't know.
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't, bro. One-to-one. It's not one-to-one.
It doesn't go that way. It doesn't go that way, bro. It does not go that way. Let's play a game. Let's play make your card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's play make your card.
I like this.
Let's say Hitman is $20,000. Right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Surf is $20,000. Let's say just $30,000. Mook is $40,000. Right? Let's just say that. Let's just say we got Mook versus fucking Hollow. Right? Mm-hmm. You're looking at $40,000, $30,000. You know that battle just cost you $70,000.
That's a fact.
Okay, now let's keep it going. 70,000. Now we don't just do one of those battles. Let's say if we decide to put Surf on, right? That's 15,000. That's 85,000. Correct?
Okay, but wait, but no, if you're saying this imaginary situation,
no, I'm not saying imaginary.
The last time y'all had situations like that was this too.
This is actually what happens.
Mm-hmm.
This is not imaginary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? By the time you're done with a regular card, let's just say a card costs $100,000 with travel and everything, right? You think it's that easy to bust $100,000?
No. Let's get something straight. I don't think it's easy, but in business, nobody's gonna pay and come up with a short each time. Y'all wouldn't be throwing events if that's the case. There is no revenue, right?
We've lost a lot in battles. You don't think we've lost? What do you think? We announce it? Hey, $30,000 today.
That's business. Everybody take an L though. But hold on, but you gotta think about real life too.
That's a good point.
Real life too. That's a fact. That's real life. But at the end of the day, everybody take a loss.
Do you forget when Summer Madness, when fucking what is it called? what the fuck is that club? Where they dicked us and we had to move it to a smaller venue and the whole event got canceled.
Yeah, I remember
Did
that.
you forget about?
You're right.
Did you forget about Armageddon getting canceled? You know how much money was spent and lost? Come on, bro. Like, let's be
JC John shit got fucked up.
Let me do this because this is insightful. But I kind of want to move on. Q, it was good. No, it was good.
Hey, Tony, bro, check the group text real quick.
Yeah. I see everyone's fucking everybody that's in the chat. Shout to y'all, but y'all niggas are annoying as a motherfucker, yo. And but shout out to Norbes for coming on because there's a lot of shit going on. But goddamn, I see everyone's just killing me. Yo, Norbes, there is a person because everyone wants the same thing, right? Because the callers tonight have come on and nobly asked their questions. Some of y'all died, but it's cool.
Boss fight.
Now Norbes were undefeated tonight,
but they want me to plug in Battle Truth. But I want to ask you first if that's okay.
No, I fuck with Battle Truth. Cool, man. I don't got no issue with Battle Truth.
That's a fact. I figured I would ask you.
We're gonna keep it respectful. Keep it respectful. Show love. You know what I mean?
All right. So without further ado, One United Front, man. Battle Truth, man. What's up?
Tony, bro, timestamp this too, please.
Yo, you don't have to remind me, my nigga. I got you. Go ahead.
You see that?
Battle Truth, what up, man?
Mr. Entertainment is in the building. You see how everything shot?
Jesus.
Hey, make sure you time stamp this, brother.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Hey,
right.
Go get that styrofoams and ashtrays.
If you smell,
we not. All right, Truth. Cause Truth, we gotta address you. You said that you make the URL $10,000. Let's get right to it. I don't know what the fuck you was talking about. We got Norbes up here now. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Like,
oh man, I do. I make a lot of these league paper, man. My arrival to battle rap changed the game forever.
Changed the game.
Who can't deny that, man? That's a fact. Listen, but I do though. I probably make them more than that. Just keeping it real with you, fam, because the influence of what bloggers have in this game, man, definitely people respond to us, man, depending on who you is. Now, I'm saying that because I actually buy every event. Keeping it real with you. So they doing what? 9 events, 10 events a year probably. So $50 a pop, 45 here. Because I always wait till the last minute. I don't never do it like when Norbes them be hitting my inbox, get the early bird special. Nope. Where the remainder of the card at, brother? I want to see what's going on. Look, but I end up doing it anyway, regardless of what. But I say that because you do the mathematics on that. Then that's not including the people who I influence, and we promote the. Let me tell you something. URL don't even promote like we promote. We promote constantly, 24/7, every day, 7 days a week, and they know we gonna do it. They gonna put the card out there, and then they know the blog is gonna handle all the rest. We gonna break down each battle one at a time. That's separate blogs. Each battle separate. Then we gonna do our prediction blogs. Then we're gonna do another prediction blog for that. So all this is just promoting, build up. People be inboxing me, and don't they do the same to y'all? Like, they want to know if you gonna buy the car. They be calling me like, "True, you buying the car? You think I should buy it? You think I should do it?" Like, yeah, man.
So you say you bring money in.
That's yeah.
I know I bring. First of all, I know I bring money in. That's without a doubt. And then I ain't gonna even count the views we bring in by watching these battles over and over again. And when we be saying stuff, people be going to check out what we be talking about and all the conversation that's happening in y'all blogs in and out by talking to people, and they steady checking out information.
Norbes, what do you?
Hey, Battle Truth. Go ahead. You got anything you want to ask Norbes? Let's
get DM me the trade.
Man, y'all act like I never spoke to that man before. I spoke to this brother 4, 5, 7 times, man.
Oh, okay.
No, but
4, 5, 7. Like,
yeah. Well, Norbes. I mean, Norbes. What do you think about his statements about what he brings to the table, what bloggers bring to the table and shit? Like, what do you think about that?
I mean, I'm gonna quote Ice Cube. He says, promo is good promo, right?
Mhm.
But as much promo as they give us, they also do a lot of fucked up shit and critique to the old. So as much as they, hold on, let's not act like you niggas don't do hate blogs. Something you already say, hey man, Hollow's going to jail. There's no way. Don't buy this event. I mean, not Hollow, John. Like, let's not act like there's guys that do have an influence that shit on us on a daily basis. I'm not saying per se it's you, but not all the bloggers are very positive towards what we do. So as much as you feel like you add to it, as much as you add negatively as well. So let's not do that. And a lot of times, you guys don't sit there and just promo. You search, and let's be honest, we make you more money because if we wasn't talking about the URL, they wouldn't be watching your fucking blogs.
Oh shit! So if the URL stopped existing, would Battle Truth be like?
Let him cook, Tone. Let him cook.
No, he can't put me in that category. I'm different. That's for other people. That don't go for me. yeah. I'm keeping it 100 because y'all already know I do too much. In fact, I continue. Hey, I just started fantasy battle rap. Don't
that wasn't your idea? Come on,
that is
you didn't
my
make
idea.
you made that idea up. You made that idea up. Truth. You was the first person to talk about fantasy draft for battle rap.
First of all, yes, I did.
Oh my!
Okay, well,
you was the first person to do that.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you the question.
Yeah.
When did who's supposed to have been the one that done it?
You used to sneak a tan on the blog on this shit months ago.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. The girl who liked me.
The light skinned girl who couldn't, who Truth want a date. So
from London.
I don't want a date. I might bust her down, but I don't.
Come on, man.
Damn, this nigga's a savage.
Hey, I ain't worse than you though, brother. I mean, hey, you would knock her down too, but I'm just saying I don't want to.
Nah, me, man. I'm good.
Yeah, right. Get him in trouble.
Oh yeah, you just got married. I forgot. You just got married. Congratulations.
I'm happily married with. I'm happily married with a bad joint.
Right, and you just had a baby. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Doing your thing. That don't qualify for too much stuff, man. My biggest blogs on the thing, like my Young Buck blog, that just hit 90,000. That just hit 90,000. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I'm telling you, I'm bringing a lot of stuff to battle rap because people be subscribing to me and don't even know I'm a battle rap blogger. They be like, I don't know nothing about battle rap. What is he talking about? I subscribe for this. I subscribe for that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm different when it comes to certain people who could be in that little category. But I would say this.
Truth, I want
to. Go ahead, fam. Go ahead.
Truth, I want to ask you a question because I didn't hear your take on this. What was your take on the whole situation about battle rap bloggers not coming to events?
Yeah.
That conversation. Okay, listen, hear me out. That conversation been going on for the past 2 years. I actually think
flamed up again.
Okay, well here's my thing. Well, I know Unbiased bought it out at first when he was taking shots at me, and that's what started our little feud. When he was like, "Who is this dude? Do he even go to events?" All that, and then people start running with that, trying to use that, but not a lot, because for the majority of the battle rap community, nobody gives a damn, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of people don't go to events. But you could say the same for the people who buy the pay-per-views. Then that's just saying like that don't matter. My money don't count when I'm buying pay-per-views every event. Look. Are you also taking shots at fans for not being able to come out to attend the battle? Who actually, for the most part, drive bloggers to blog. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can't use that shot without affecting the community itself, because the majority of people in battle rap ain't never been to a battle rap event. They just watch it they watch it in the comfort of their home. And that's just like me. I watch it in the comfort of my home. I'll be up under my woman, man. We'll be watching it sometimes, man. I walk around just chilling, You know what I'm saying? Then I could go into my thing, talk to my people, while other people might go to events for the experience. You want to go there and experience them, but see, I'm a little older, so I'm different. They are battle rappers. I'm more popular than them, whether I'm a blogger or just a regular street dude. That's how I look at it. Hey, look, if I'm not flying to go see Drake and Jay-Z. Why the hell I'm gonna go see Bridge Rothstein? That don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm keeping it real. These regular, common dudes who live in normal neighborhoods like anybody else, I don't have to fly to go see them. You're gonna take this $40 and I'm gonna be chill with what I do, and I'm cool. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody, so that's on them. But that's for certain people. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Tony, bro, you like going because you like the experience and atmosphere of the venue. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't give
entirely
a damn.
different. No,
Wait,
I don't
Norbes,
give a damn
what do you
at
think
all.
about it? Norbes, what do you think about bloggers that don't attend and so on?
Well, to be honest, there's argument about the shit. So I get what you're saying with that, but it hasn't always been around. Now, I don't know too many people that want to beat up Battle Truth. So I kind of get with him. Like, he's not physically, like, I mean, even when he used to insult me or do whatever, like, it was more in a comedic way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot
That's
of these
what I
guys,
do.
yeah, like, so I don't see too many people taking Battle Truth shit too serious in a sense the way they want to put hands on him. I think that was more brought up by
Piper Boy.
guys
Let's
like
go
Piper
on to
Boy,
it. Yeah,
Angry
let's go on
Fan,
to it.
Angry Fan, and a lot of these are very, like, disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's one thing to critique someone, and there's another thing to speak on somebody and their family and cross the line. So I think that's where that was coming to. You know what I'm saying? People were saying, like, well, you don't even come to events to actually back up your statements or how tough you really are. And I think that's where that lands. In terms of watching it from the crib, I agree with him. I don't even like, to be honest with you. I rather watch it from my crib. But I think that was more about the fact that, guys like Angry Fan and Piper and, just to name a few, really going at dudes. At one point, people were putting their girlfriends there. This guy fucked this. Like, it's crazy. People disrespect people's daughters. So I think that's what people are talking about. And when you cross that line and you don't come to an event, that's when the people question it. To be honest with you, that's what I feel. You know
Like when the brother put Ab's sister casket in the thing. Like, man, that was out of pocket. Then the brother,
there's entertainment and there's flat out ignorance. Like I said, like I think people said it about Angry, bro. Like, he really talks reckless about people, and you're never in an event to back that up. And due to the fact that he does speak like that, I wouldn't come to an event either. You feel me? Because you may have about 50 motherfuckers waiting for you. So
But what is
what
is realistically, like, when they say, "Oh well, this guy's scary. He don't come to an event." Like, what do they really want? They want him. They want. I don't even want to single out Angry Fan. Just a blogger in that lane. Do they want them to show up to the event with weapons to show that they not soft? Like, what are they really supposed to do?
Nah,
but why would you see? That's the same thing that destroyed the Queen of the Ring. That same thing. Them girls get on social media, then they get to beefing with each other, then they say we're gonna meet up at the venue.
Exactly.
Very true. That's a good point.
Definitely out of pocket. It's like, look, you can meet up someplace. It's like, why would I bring drama to your place of business? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm just keeping it real.
That's actually an excellent point.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, are they supposed to show up and mess up the events, or show up with 8 of their peoples with knives and weapons, like, to show that they not soft or scared of y'all battle rappers? Like, is that what they supposed to do?
Let's just take it a little further than that. How about when Mal Papa fired on Sirius Jones and y'all lost that venue? Just off him firing on Sirius Jones, and that was the only thing happening.
In that moment, that's when I realized how fragile this shit is, because it's like people always talk about New York City having all these leagues. It is very hard to book a hip hop anything in New York City, let alone a fucking battle. Like, when niggas is about to be talking about shooting each other for.
Listen, I'll give you a better one. When I was doing shit, bro, I would get calls from clubs telling me not to bring math around. So, like, you can imagine how people are scared of the culture, and I definitely agree with them. And in terms of bringing it to the venue, like like you said, with Destroy Queen of the Ring. Like I think the owners and the fans got too comfortable and shit like that. Now, and they'll show up to events and just fucking shit up. Now, to me, like I said, that's the problem though. I wouldn't expect angry fans to come. You know what I'm saying? But as much as he talks, though, that's why I think it's called out. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you.
Yeah, I be tripping sometimes off certain things I hear from certain people, and I just be knowing. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, I criticize a lot of things I don't like and I disagree with, but I also give an option. I don't just criticize. I say what I don't like, then I say why I don't like it, then I say how it can be done better if you choose to. You get what I'm saying? But for the most part, I entertain people. That's why I do my comedy skits. I may do things like that. And people understand that's what I bring to the table. I can't speak for other people. You know what I'm saying? But I do know for the most part, man, that it go hand in hand. It go hand in hand. I mean, and that's for anybody. And just like when I became a blogger, I have a lot of people that like me, but then I got a lot of people who don't like me. So when you own that, when you that personality in that field, both of them come. You just have to know how to be professional as it comes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy out here, the day age we living in right now, man. And anybody could cut on the cameras and say and do whatever they want. But again, it goes back on the community. They choose who they like. The community choose who they like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I feel you. I'm in favor of that. I just want the shit to remain peaceful and all that. But let me address this real quick. Does everyone on the phone currently have Geechee Gotti as Battler of the Year currently?
No.
Okay. Norbes certainly has something to say about that. I had a debate with Norbes on this. I have Gotti as Battler of the Year right now.
Norbes doing business, so he gonna say he got it.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you doing business. You know you doing business. Yeah. This y'all new dude. Y'all finna
cut it out. Knock it off.
Y'all finna wait. First of all, come on. Let's not act like they not finna be marketing Geechee Gotti. His stock is up. What are you talking about?
Listen, I didn't form my opinion on Gotti because his stock is up or trying to bring him up. I mean, based on what he's done in this year alone, it's been incredible.
Okay, but let's be honest. He lost the T-Top. He lost the also.
My nigga, you saying he? That's not debatable.
He lost the T-Top.
Don't say he lost. Like
it's
debatable. Nigga, that's a debatable.
He lost.
Battle.
I do make the rules. I'm the judge. This is my interview.
My interview too, nigga.
Hey, he lost.
So who do you have winning it?
K-Shine, easy.
No, easy.
Easy.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So would you give credit, right? If I tied your arms behind your back and punched you in the face for about 3 rounds and won a fight, would you give credit?
You can't see. I knew people was gonna do that. I knew people was gonna do that. See, if Jay Mills wasn't as good as everybody expected, that was gonna take away from K-Shine and what he did. I ain't even thinking about Jay Mills because he got killed. Nobody wasn't expecting for him to be killed, but that don't mean to take away from K. Well, it don't mean. Well, I knew he was gonna be killed too. But my point is, overall, you actually had people betting money on him. Somebody lost $1,000 on him.
He's an idiot.
You get what I'm saying?
He's an idiot.
Yeah, maybe so. But here's my point when I'm saying, Norbes. Even with K-Shine killing Jay Mills like he killed Jay Mills, I still look at what he brought to the table. When I'm listening to how he upgraded his writing and how more strategic he's been this year.
Did he really upgrade his writing as Jay Mills? Or was it the fact that Jay Mills was so bad that it made him look like Jesus?
Yeah, okay, put it this. Okay, no, put it this way,
Norbes. This year.
No, I'm not doing that.
That was the best Jay Mills. The material that K-Shine had for Jay Mills is better than what he gave YK.
Listen, what K-Shine? No. See, you proving my point, Tony, bro.
No, I'm not.
He's not proving your point.
No, I'm not. Stop saying that. I hate when you do that.
I'm gonna prove it.
Let me ask.
Wait, let me prove my point. Before you prove your point,
let me ask you a few questions, real quick. Okay.
Go ahead.
Where do you put J Mills in your top 50?
He's not even in 50.
Okay, stop. Okay. Where do you put Ness in your top 50?
He's not even in my top 50.
Okay.
I don't think he in my top. I don't think I said.
Okay. Where would you put? Where would you put Young Cannon?
Young Cannon is up there. He don't lose battles. He's definitely up there.
Where do you put him?
He when you saying overall and see, the only thing hurt him, Norbes, I don't like what y'all.
No, come on, you gotta answer the question.
See what he be doing, Norbes?
But hold on, let me just, I'm doing that, but let me just, y'all be doing that dude bogus, man. Y'all get that man some battles, man.
All right,
but I'm gonna say
facts. As a fact,
I'm gonna say that. And while Norbes talking, Norbes, you actually was on an interview last year talking about we be trying to get people to battle YK, but don't nobody want to battle him.
That's a fact.
It's true. That's a fact.
Okay,
so where's he at in your top 50 though?
Hold on.
Let's get to that.
Exactly.
He don't lose battles, man. So I got
answer the question.
Shy ducking it.
No, I'm because you asking me off the top, but I definitely got him probably top 10 easy.
Top 10?
Yeah, easy. He don't lose battles.
So he's better. So he's better than Hitman. He's better than Hitman.
I'll take YK over Hitman.
He's better.
I'll do that.
I'm done.
I'll take YK. No. Okay, listen. You ain't hear what he asked me. He asked me, is he better than
Yo, that's his opinion, though. That's his opinion. So keep
brother opinion.
Oh, you're right. Look, what I'm saying is every battle Hitman had his last 3 battles against Shotgun, K-Shine, and Rock. He was supposed to lost all 3 of them battles. People didn't really have him winning them battles, the majority of the community.
Listen, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about
but you asked me YK and Hitman.
All right, so he got YK top 10.
He got YK top 10, but he doesn't have Ness or
Wait, who was 11? Wait, who was 11 after YK? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I'm just telling you, I would have him in my top 10 because he don't lose battles.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Would you put T-Top in front of Young Cannon?
That's hard.
Now look,
no.
Really?
Not overall.
Wow.
Yeah, really. Not overall.
Now, Norbes, this is the same brother that came on this show last week, Battle Truth, Malachi. He said Ness could be T-Top. It's the same brother.
I'm done.
Let's hang up. Let's get off this.
Hold on. Let me ask
First of all, let's just be honest. Any one of them could be any. Look, it's battle rap. The top people could beat each other at any time.
Battle Truth. I got one question for you. I need you to answer this.
Go ahead.
Do boards hit back?
No.
Okay.
It depends.
Faced a lot of boards.
It depends on what you hit it against, though. But overall,
so we agree that Geechee competition was better than K-Shine's.
No.
You put two of his components out of two of his opponents out of your top 50, and then I don't know why you reaching and throwing YK in your top 10, but okay, I'll accept that. But then, I mean, who else did he battle that you feel like J Mills is not in there? Ness is not in there.
You only saying J Mills ain't in there now because he beat J Mills. If J Mills was hot, we wouldn't even be having these conversations.
But that's what you said. You said that. I'm checking what you said. You said he's not in the top 50 at all. You said it.
Right, I did say that.
Yeah.
But you trying to penalize the man because J Mills didn't show up.
What you mean? I didn't penalize him.
Yes, you are.
No. I'm saying that the YK material that K-Shine had was much better than J Mills. It's just J Mills' ass and got dog.
But see, you didn't hear why I said this is why I got K-Shine champion of the year, because this is the best K-Shine I ever heard. I used to like.
What does that mean?
Okay, I'm finna tell you. Like I said before, he upgraded his writing. He been more strategic now, and I like his new style. I'm just keeping it real. I like his new style.
So if LeBron scored 80 points on me, would you give him credit?
Yeah, because he still put up 80 on you.
Oh my God! Are you serious right now?
Y'all don't even sound right. Yes, if LeBron put up 80 points on Norb, yes, I'm gonna give him credit because guess what? He still put up 80 points. He still put up 80. I ain't gonna take away. Look, you can't say that about K-Shine because regardless of who he went up against, This what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm looking at his material he been bringing to these battles, and that dude been spazzing. He 3-0 Av. He 3-0 Av. You
I
ain't
had a
talking about that?
dream. I had a dream. What he said, I had a dream. He said, I dreamed that slugs fly. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Man,
come on, bro.
don't try to break down K Shine bars. That dude.
You ain't sitting here telling me that Geechee Gotti bars the shit hasn't been on another level.
Geechee Gotti lyrics is nowhere near compare K Shine's. We not finna do that.
Wait, hold on. I like to take surveys. Shout out to 294 watching us right now. Who is better lyrically right now, K Shine or Geechee Gotti? Give me a 1 for K Shine. Give me a 2 for Geechee Gotti. Let's see what the culture says right now.
K Shine, and let's side bet. Let's side bet.
Let's see what the culture got to say. Let's go ahead.
Wait, hey, all right, question. Hold on. Question. Is K-Shot, is it more lyrics or the Starburst flow? Like
both. His flow better and his lyrics better. His flow better and his watch what look. Move Norbes. Let's go, man. Wait.
That nigga powered up.
Look, why
we got a burst
right now? Look, K-Shine, Geechee Gotti, December 15th. Put something on it. Put something on it. Let's go. How confident are you? Forget who the champion. They finna battle for who champion. Look, we ain't even got a debate. They finna battle for who champion.
Let's go.
What you want to do?
Let's go, True.
You should first of all, you should thank me for that. But
Norbes set that up.
Well, you're welcome. Hey, I do thank you for it. That's a good one. Yeah. That's a real good one. Yeah. You know what too, Norbes? I'm glad you on here. I got to be honest. I got to tell you the truth. I don't know if you saw my blog. I don't know if you saw my blog I just did a couple days when I said I got to admit it. Norbes was right. So I'm gonna say
that. I appreciate that. I actually watched that.
Do you know?
Wait, truth. I didn't see it.
Yeah. Norbes had said last year when I first came in the game, like one of the first times I talked to him on the phone when I first came in the game. Norbes was talking about that New Jersey twerk is going to be the new star and he the new Loaded Lux of the game.
He called.
I thought when he made that statement, I said, "What? Now easy." And then he said, "I'm gonna tell you." Right, man. That dude a monster.
Is that my shit?
Yeah, you kind of breaking up right now. And go say what you said again, Truth, just now.
He was right. That dude is a monster. I'm listening to this dude. I just got through listening to this dude again with a friend of mine. I was letting them hear the JC New Jersey twerk Smack Volume 1. That dude said, "I saw the weapon. Stomach shot for anybody small intestine." Oh my gosh, is he crazy, man? I'm talking about this dude, what he be saying. I'm actually finna do a blog talking about somebody got to get his writer award. I wanted to do he write his own stuff.
What? Listen. Twerk is writing his own shit. Nobody else is saying. But if somebody else was writing, was coming up with that, guaranteed they'd be putting it out there. There's no reason not to. Nobody's writing.
I'm gonna take the champion of the year this far. After Gotti, I actually got twerked. That's why I actually got it.
Oh no, you can't. No.
You're gonna place a pre-bet on twerk for 2019.
No.
Do that. He lost all that
this year.
If twerk
next year
would have never had that battle against DNA, I would have had him.
Yeah, he lost
neck and neck.
Nah,
DNA,
bro.
No,
well, what about John? I feel like you're doing John bad right now. Iron Solomon, John.
Nice.
Guys, I'm sorry. My wife told me to get the fuck off the phone. I gotta get off the phone.
Yes.
Man, I'm sorry.
The lady battle doesn't never happen.
Listen, man.
Battle Truth, Black Compass, I gotta get off. Y'all about to cause me a divorce.
Yeah, I don't want I don't want you getting in trouble. Hold on.
Take care of that, brother.
Look, wait. Before you leave, fam, I offered you a bet. You want Geechee Gotti, and I'm taking K-Shine in volume 3 on the 15th. You want to place a bet or not?
You tell me.
Sunlight, $50. Come on, I got K-Shine.
I bet we do that. Let's do it.
Y'all heard it.
You heard it.
My money, man.
It's locked in. We're gonna say the foul. That's a fact. But
Tony, bro, you want some too?
Hey, listen. I got Gotti. I'll bet you that 50, and you'll be down $100. Yeah, you too. Yeah. Well, hold on. Shout out to my man Norbes. Subscribe to Norbes at All Podcasts. and everything. Salute to everything this brother does for battle rap and continue to do. You know what I'm saying? So wanna make sure that we do that for you, Norbes.
We appreciate you for coming on, Norbes.
Word. Answer some questions and shit like that. So I think Norbes is Norbes out of pocket now. You know what I'm saying? Like he got the kid. Shout out to him and his wife, his daughter, and everything. But yeah, truth. Yeah, we got this on record. I got 50.
You lost.
Yeah, I already lost.
Yeah. He cut you off. You lost. He cut you off.
You lost. Like this shit ain't even happening.
Look, these dudes finna die. This finna be a cakewalk. You laughing. Look, you got, let me tell you something. You got Geechee Gotti in a small room. No crowd reaction going up against one of the most advanced battle rappers in the game who lock down performance and he gonna be barking on them. This finna be crazy.
You see, but I feel like though in your little champion of the year mind, I feel like John and Pat Stay and Iron Solomon are not being involved. I know you don't like white folks, so you don't got Iron Solomon and Pat Stay in there.
Pat Stay, but Pat Stay, what he had? 3 battles this year?
3 battles. He had 3 battles. Danny, Verb, and Tay
Iron
Rock.
Solomon. Iron Solomon had a good year.
He lost to Danny though.
I agree. Some people got him winning. A lot of people got him winning that, but I think
I had Danny in that shit too.
I had Danny winning that too. I had Danny winning.
Danny snapped hard.
But he definitely beat your GOAT. He definitely beat your man Verb.
He beat Verb.
Then he beat Rock too.
Yes, he did. He beat both of them. It wasn't enough though. It wasn't enough.
Okay.
Iron arguably ain't lost a round. Iron.
Who ain't lost a round? Who?
Nah, Iron got beat by JC. I went back to that battle. That nigga JC beat him.
He got beat by JC.
Oh, I forgot about the JC battle. My fault. I forgot about JC.
Forgot about this one too. And he got killed by Chilla Jones. We're not finna do that.
But what are you about to do with John?
Chilla Jones killed him.
John is on the damn near ain't lose a round shit. Like he for real is almost in that territory.
No, he lost. He lost 2 rounds. He lost a round against Hollow and he lost a round against Nitty. We're not finna do that. But he won the battle.
I thought he 30.
I thought 2-1, arguably 3-0 with Nitty. I'm saying 2-1.
He had 3-0 no
arguably. Go back. Go back.
You arguably 30 nigga.
Man, he arguably 30 that nigga, man. Y'all just don't be wanting to. Y'all see, Nitty one of y'all favorites, and y'all don't be wanting to say.
That's another thing.
Yeah, this is a problem. But even still, he got those 3 wins off. He fucked Big K up 30, like whooped his ass. And he was underdog in all 3 of those.
Man, Geechee Gotti lost against T-Top, Rum Nitty, and A.
My nigga, these are all.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
I had him winning all those battles. He won all those battles.
I still don't know how you got Rum Nitty beating him. I have no idea how you got Rum Nitty beating Geechee Gotti.
First round, second round, it was a done deal. That's
shit.
That's out.
Not
shit,
true.
You a goddamn lie. Yes, you are.
Okay, well,
that's a lie, brother.
Yeah, that's a lie, brother.
I can't wait till the footage come out. Listen,
I've watched
the footage out.
A lot.
No, it's not.
Log in and let's. You must have buy the pay-per-view. Log in.
I did buy the pay-per-view.
Log in.
The footage is out there.
The footage is.
I'm in front of my thing. No. What I mean by for everybody.
I don't care about them, but brother, we talk about us.
Oh, because I'm in front of the computer right now, brother. I'm logged in already. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Battle Truth.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here.
I want to ask you, brother. What did you think about Twerk leaving NWX to go back to the Goonies?
I think Jack Boy Main got some dirt on him about something.
No, dirt. We go right to the conspiracy front door. You
He said he thinks. Fam, you asked me a question. I'm telling you what I really believe. I actually said this in the blog. Listen, Jack Boy Main said, let me tell you exactly what he did. He said, F that stuff. Twerk coming home. He even disrespected NWX too. While Twerk was still with them, F them niggas. It's Goonies or nothing. Trust me when I tell y'all this. He coming home. You got 59 hours, and he know exactly what that means. What happened?
Yo, that's a really good conspiracy, though. I'm not gonna lie.
What happened? What happened, though? What happened? Let's ask this question. If Jack Boy and Maine never get him that 59-hour ultimatum, Is he still NWX? Yes or no?
Yes.
Exactly. So it comes back to what I said. What do Jack Boy Maine know that we don't know? And here's another thing. Do you know how disappointed Twerk was when he did that apology? Did you see how sad he was reading his demeanor? Like, what you so unhappy about? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm reading it. I'm like, oh, and then he say this, and I just want to address this 59 hours. Don't no nigga tell me nothing. That's why I wait. No. You did it. If the ultimatum wasn't given, you still hollering NWX. And you had on a hoodie, you was in a house, and you literally came publicly and said that's what you was. And you had an argument for like 48 hours with Joe Budden, Tsunami Surf, and everybody about making that choice. So how could you say you didn't mean what you said?
2-day argument.
Yeah, come on now. And they was really going at it with each other on that. So Jack Boy Maine knows something we don't know. And you could go back to the video. Jack Boy Maine said this. He said, trust me. He coming home. He got 59 hours. And this is what he said at the end. He said, he know what that means. And I'm going to leave it like that.
Do you think...
I ain't gonna lie. Battle Truth Conspiracy makes sense badly. It do. I'm gonna just act like it don't because it's Battle Truth. It do, low key. I gotta go back. You might be right, Battle. You might be a smart nigga, man.
Do y'all think y'all think the Goonies would have been able to survive without Twerk? Like,
hell no.
First of all, let's just be honest. Twerk ain't holding the Goonies up anyway. Let's just be honest.
Wait a minute.
Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You see, when people mention Twerk, they don't mention Goonies. He by himself, even though he claiming Goonies. The battle rap community still haven't embraced the acceptance of Goonies at all. Ryder barely get battles. Jack Boy Maine barely get battles. Glue Easy barely get battles. Twerk on every card. So what is he being Goonies is an advantage to the other ones for? You would figure if he on every card, he should at least have enough pull to say, like Rock and T-Rex and them be doing, hey, put my guys and them on the card.
Yeah.
So let's just be honest, man. When Twerk is mentioned, nobody cares about him being Goonies, do they? They don't respect them. Jack Boy Maine, let's just be honest. Jack Boy Maine just now probably, and I'm saying probably coming back off of being accepted for the battle rap community because they hated him ever since that drugs, John gonna get the ball head stuff. He been the villain ever since then. Ryder,
get the ball head.
And then him getting smoked, and then Jack Boy getting smoked by YK didn't help.
Right, and nobody really respected him from that point on. Then you got Ryder, who nobody never really respect. He still don't get the proper respect he do. That's why his last battle with Glue Easy, he addressed Mac. You don't put me on card. What I gotta do? I gotta do this now. Nobody cared. But when Twerk is mentioned, it's like he stand alone. We just know that he rep Goonies, but nobody cares if he rep Goonies or not. Because it's still gonna be about Twerk.
Interesting.
His brother got some points.
These are interesting angles right here. And now I want to see, like just on a separate thing. I mean, there's so much good shit on Volume 3 that I really want to see how this year turns out.
Yes, it is.
But I want to punch the truth on a slightly different non-battle rap thing because we've been having conversations about like just regular hip hop and shit. And one of the things that came up in the last show was you got an opportunity to make your debut album. Your debut for the world.
I gotta hear what you say.
And you get to pick whatever producer to work on your project. One producer or any producer from anywhere. Who would that person be? Battle Truth's debut album.
R. Kelly.
Love, Passion, and Pain.
R. Kelly.
Love, Passion, and Pain. What's your album called? Pain, Love, and Harmony.
No, Dreams, Pleasures, and Death.
You
said it was something different last time. My mama, you said it was Passion.
I never said that. Y'all be saying that. I never said that.
Wait, Truth. You said R. Kelly would be producing your debut album?
Yep.
Okay, Why Why is R. Kelly producing your debut album?
Greatest songwriter of all time. You must don't know about that, brother. Have you ever seen his concert? And when y'all get some time, if you feel you want to, look up R. Kelly, Mr. Showbiz.
Yeah.
When he do his concert, before his concert start, he do like 30 minutes where he stand on stage and they play every song he wrote for everybody. From the lean back stuff to Cassidy to Cut Close, Aaliyah, Isley Brothers, Celine Dion, Michael Jackson. I'm like, man, that dude
but your
crazy.
debut, but Battle Truth's debut album would be a rap album, no? It wouldn't be. Would it be R&B or
you forgot. R. Kelly produced a lot of rap stuff for Jay-Z, for Biggie Small, and them. That's what he do. He's a monster. You know what I'm saying? He's a musical genius, man. Regardless to how crazy he is, he's a musical genius, man. I'm rocking with R. Kelly. You get what I'm saying? Now, and I know my beat's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I know the creativity. You remember him and Jay-Z, best of both worlds.
That album is very much not getting enough credit. I always love that album. Always fucking love that album. Like,
man, we not gonna act like R. Kelly wasn't dominating the game for like 15 years straight. We not gonna act like that wasn't happening, man.
Yeah, but it's all the other off the music shit that people, yeah. So, but I feel you. That's interesting though.
But if we were talking about now, if we were talking about now, if you wanted me to not just pick him and just go on some just hip hop stuff, but like I said, even if it's hip hop, I'm still rocking with R. Kelly because see, here's the thing about music. Music is music. You got to make it a rap beat or R&B song, but the beat don't change. A beat is a beat. You can make it out of what you want to make it out of. So that's why I choose R. Kelly because he musically is crazy. But if you want to I'm just gonna knock him out the equation and just go hip hop. If I'm doing a hip hop album, who I'm choosing to do that album, I want Daz.
I like that.
Daz.
So you making some West Coast shit.
I like that.
Man,
Daz is super underrated.
Right. Daz did Dog Pound, Chronic, Dog Food, Snoop Dogg, Dog Style, Summer One,
All Eyes on Me.
All Eyes on Me, right. Gang related, Gridlock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, talk
Them
that
tracks,
shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, what about and the one he did for that dude? Everybody in the club get tipsy.
Man,
that's not Daz, my nigga. That wasn't Daz.
That was Daz.
That was not Daz, my nigga.
Man, that was
Daz did the tipsy beat? No.
That was Daz
yeah,
did not do
look
tipsy,
it up.
my nigga.
Look
No,
it up right now.
All
That's
right,
Daz,
all right,
man. Don't tell me.
Nah, Daz
Don't tell me.
Dillinger, he is on here. He is on here for production.
Yeah, look it up. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that's Daz.
Yeah.
Posey, you just got punched.
Don't tell me.
I ain't gonna lie. I never knew that. I'm being honest. I never knew that.
Interesting.
Fam, I produce music. I know this stuff, fam. I always look at the back of credits. I'm like, damn, Daz did Chronic album. I thought Dre the only one did that. Remember, Daz just sued Suge Knight for like 25, 30 million because of all that music he was doing and wasn't getting his credit off of it.
And Daz did not produce no goddamn Tipsy. That was Track Boys. Remember Track Boys?
Man, Daz did do Tipsy.
Well, it says, it says that he was in the video. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was in the video, man. I'm looking at the credits right now. It was Track Boys. I remember they was powerful back then.
Yeah.
I'm from out here.
I'm from out here.
Oh, so I must have saw him in the video.
Yeah, you saw him in the video. Yeah,
because he was a producer. He did it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, sort of a additional question on that. You have the opportunity to collaborate. You can make a joint album with anyone, anybody.
Alive or dead?
Live or dead. Joint album with anybody. Who are you gonna pick?
A rapper or singers?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
A joint album with anybody. Who would I do the collabo with? I have to go with Eminem. I'm gonna do it with Eminem.
Eminem? I wouldn't have guessed that.
I'm gonna do it.
Wow. Why are you doing it with him?
Because he beat everybody, and I like stepping up to those challenges. He got a resume. He got a resume of beating. Well, if one person who I believe beat him on the track Now he might have beat everybody else, but he lost. He definitely lost to what's his guy name that's on his label? What's dude name, man?
Royce. Yeah,
Royce the
Royce
5'9".
has got him a couple
Royce the
times in my opinion.
5'9".
Bad
Yeah,
Meets Evil. He was kind of.
Yeah, that's the one.
He was fucking Eminem up to me, low key.
That's the one. Hey, that's the one right there.
Yeah,
I
he
like,
was.
dang.
Bad Meets Evil.
Yeah, that nigga Royce is giving
Yeah,
Eminem work.
Royce.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
But wait, so I would have thought you would have picked Drake. I really was waiting on you to say Drake.
No, because Drake don't write his. Well, I love to collabo with Drake. I mean, I'm more competitive, and I like I never respected Nas when he said this. Remember, he was going against Jay-Z, and he gonna say, Eminem killed you on your own stuff.
He didn't.
Okay, but you didn't do a song with him. Son, you sounding like you killed them on the track, and Jay-Z didn't, but you didn't do a song with him. So that always lingered in my head, like, but you didn't even do one song with him. So how could you get credit of making him look bad because Eminem beat him and you didn't do not one song with him?
Yeah. Okay.
They said, ask Truth, what R&B artist would you work with?
What R&B artist would I work with? I got to say Tank. Tank, man.
Tank is underrated to me too. And you know what's funny? I always thought that nigga Sam Smith sound like Tank to me. Like the white boy, the you know what I'm saying? Like the British kid, like he sounds like a white Tank. And like Tank is dope, but
man, let me tell y'all something, man. Have y'all heard the TGT album?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
The album, crazy, coldest R&B album I ever heard in my life. Every song on there is crazy. The production, the harmony, the beats, and that dude produced that whole thing. I say, dang, dude, a monster. Tank. I gotta rock with Tank, man, when it comes to that. I gotta rock with dude like that. You know, it's crazy too. My guy, he in here right now. My guy here right now, he put me up on Tank. Hey, Tedrick, you remember when you put me up on Tank when you pulled up in the car and we was chilling and you was like, you heard this new TGT album? Okay, listen, this is what I'm gonna say, y'all, right? So my man
this came up during yeah.
Look, let me tell you something though, what was crazy, right, Tony, bro, y'all? So I'm sitting in the car. He like, you heard this yet? He get to playing it. It's so cold, but I knew something was wrong. I said, how many hits that got? Then he went to YouTube. He like, I got like 5 million. I said, that's not enough. I said, I know what's the problem. I say they too old, man. If they would have if that album was done by Usher or Chris Brown or something, it'd be blowing up right now, man, because it's too fire. And it's underappreciated because they too old right now. That's what I said to him, and man, that album cold. If y'all ain't heard TGT, Three Kings, I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Every track on there, crazy, from 1 to 17.
Okay.
Tank, Genuine, Tyrese, shot Tyrese.
Man, that album.
Watch, baby.
Wait, hold on. I need to ask the question. What song did T-Rex write for Tyrese?
Yeah, I don't know. What? He always says that, but I don't know what the song is. He always brings that up as a stat. He's like, I did a song with Tyrese. I'm like, okay. I believe him, but I don't know what the song is.
You ain't finna tell me he wrote Sweet Lady. You ain't finna tell me that.
He definitely ain't right that.
Right. What's the one with Tyrese in the house and everything started disappearing? What's that called? That song crazy, dude. Oh, why you wanna act like that? That song crazy.
That's so powerful.
That song is crazy, son. That's so that's the like, yo, I gotta apologize. Like you fuck up. You fuck up and you have to take that ride back home. And that's one of the songs that pop up. You like, damn, son.
Man,
that is that ride back home song.
Yeah, like, I done fucked up. Like, yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
And don't like you said, don't be going through heartbreak with that on. Somebody gonna die. Like,
somebody having
no. Girl, you
not true phone. We ain't sleeping on.
Who you got up in there?
You Donnell Jones.
Hey, let's keep it real. Look, keep it real. Let's be honest. When you break up with somebody, boy, the devil be playing with your head. He be like,
yeah,
she over there, right? She be over there right now. She over there right now, laying up with him. He be like, no, she ain't. Like, yes, she is. Remember all that good head you was getting? That's what she doing to him. You like, man, shut up, man. I'm about to go over there right now. You you calling, she ain't answering the phone. You know, like, girl, hey, you text her, like, pick up the damn phone. You hear me texting you?
Yeah.
Answer my
You do be thinking the worst.
I'm trying to tell you.
What's the Battle Truth like all time breakup song? Like when you just tight, you know what I'm saying? She acting up, you know what I mean? What's the breakup song for Truth?
What,
Yo,
you mean in a good way or bad way?
No, a bad way. Like you over it.
Like I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the song you can't, like, you know what I mean? On some breakup shit that you listen to and you like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like fuck this.
Are you saying? Okay? So break up. Like I'm done with her.
Yeah, you done with her, and you cut the song that come on. This is my breakup song. Like, what you doing?
Dang. I'm kind of old school because I don't know about this new stuff now.
Talk to me. We do the old school shit too. My nigga said Bobby Womack. Shout out to my man in the group. But go ahead.
I don't go back that far. But no, when I don't know if if it's some breakup stuff. Like, I'm over her doing it. It ain't gonna be nothing sad. It's more up tempo than
trying to get your confidence back.
It's sort of like lovers and friends type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause you on some man. I'm out here, man. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like some lovers and friends type stuff. You know, Usher and Lil Jon them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's how you bounce back after breakup with the lovers and friends.
Yeah, hey, because I'm chilling. VIP is getting way too crowded. I'm about to end up calling it a night. She said, holla at your boy, let me know shaking the scene. Pull up shotgun GT and a VT.
Yo, true, cool.
That song hard. Man, but that's not my. But Truth, that's not my break. That's not my breakup shit. That's my like going to get some pussy I shouldn't be going to get song. Like that's my.
What?
Yeah, that's my going to get some ass. I know damn well I'm not supposed to be in this, but I'm about to go get
that's
it.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not my.
Forget her. Man, forget her. I'm on this now, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure you're right. They killed that song, didn't they, Tony, bro?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo,
they
Truth.
Let
me ask you a question.
That's a
Truth.
fact.
Yeah.
Why in that one blog when you was singing it's 7 o'clock on the, why would you fake playing the guitar, my nigga? I always wanted to know why you fake act like you was playing the guitar.
Because
I'm in my job.
Hey,
you ain't slick, man.
Because that song got that guitar sound, and that guitar song sounds so catchy. That catchy.
Hold on. You broke up. You breaking up.
Yeah, broke up a little bit.
Go ahead, Truth. Say it again.
No, I'm saying is in that song, right?
Mm-hmm.
It got that guitar sound in there, man, and it sound crazy. And I don't know how to play it. I just was like, you ever heard? Like, have y'all ever been sitting back listening to a song and you be like, damn, I wish I wrote that song or made that song. Yeah. That's how I be. And that's one of them songs. Yeah. When I heard that song, I was like, damn, I wish I wrote that. You know what I'm saying?
That song was fire. That song was fire.
That's a fact. But
right, go ahead.
But no, I mean, you know, when you with that guitar, I was like, damn, Truth really about to. But then you just kind of air guitared it with a real guitar. I don't know.
I
and then he spelled.
Go ahead.
He spelled Usher wrong. They call me UABBCB.
Okay, now you cracking jokes.
Yeah,
Battle Truth. I swear to God. Go back to that blog. You spelled the wrong.
Oh, right. They ain't spelling wrong. You cracking jokes.
Oh, that nigga
Posey, man. Come on, everybody sing that part to that song.
Nah, but Truth, that you don't have to call. That was my shit. Like, you don't have to call.
Oh yeah, that really gets you out
your okay, girl. Like that's really Usher really was like, yo, listen, my nigga, get your shit together. Put on some clothes, get a haircut, get an outfit, and we going to fuck these bitches. Like, fuck that bitch. Like, that was my anthem.
Confession. That whole was that off Confessions or was that
that was the other one where he had a breakup and shit. Like, Usher don't do well unless he got a breakup.
Like, yeah, that's a fact.
Right.
Like, he be going through it, but that nigga says Stevie Wonder. Like, that's
Hey,
Superwoman.
you know what? You know what's crazy too when you listen to it? That John B. Don't listen to, man, what people say when you going through it. Man, dog.
Now I know you're a real nigga, man.
Yeah,
you're a real nigga.
Always.
You're a real nigga, man.
Hey, because look, when that song goes, and all the words in it, you know, every time y'all into it, somebody done said something, you call up like, man, stop listening to them. They lying, man. They ain't lying. You was. It was like, man.
I don't know about that song, my nigga. Yeah. That's the one, true. That's the one.
That's the one right there. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? It's like that Put That Woman First by that Jaheim. That right there. Like,
that had you thinking, like, damn, I really did fuck up.
Yeah, fuck that.
Now, what's the R. Kelly? What's the R. Kelly one?
Woman's fed up. That's a fact.
The woman fed up. Oh, I hated him. You know what? You right. I hated him. Oh, I hated him, man.
Yeah, that one right there.
You like, yeah, shit really
what a nigga said? Like, best home cooking you ever had. Like at the end,
right?
Like,
right?
Like he was breaking that shit the fuck down. And I miss her. Hey, woman, if you're listening. Like,
yeah, you can't go wrong with dude. Good, bad.
Yeah, he was talking.
Hey,
Kel's got too many. Kel's got too many, man.
Yeah, too many, man.
Word up, man. But yo, so listen, this is great. Truth, always appreciate you jumping up here, man. Real shit, man, and all that. But for the people that's out there right now, any announcements, anything that we need to be looking out for on the horizon with Battle Truth and 1UF and things?
Man, first of all, I ain't get to break Norbes down like I wanted to. Y'all got him off too. He was saying crazy stuff, man. why was that man sitting there acting like they don't make a damn dime on pay-per-view? Dude actually said out his mouth the battle rappers at one event made more money than what they did. I said, what? What did he just say?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We not finna do that. Y'all so-called 4 league on it. You can't run a business losing money. Business is only successful gaining money. Who don't know that?
I think they be I don't know, but I know from being there probably, especially before pay-per-view, I know for a fact that they've taken a couple losses on shit that niggas would have thought would have been powerful and wasn't. Like, I know that for a fact that they've taken a couple
some dudes
losses.
on some trash. First of all, let us have 4 partners and all 4 of us partners. We ain't making mistakes and taking losses like that. We only give, just like a record label, we only giving out what we know ain't gonna hurt us because we know what we generate. We ain't gonna never take the loss. We only giving out the money that we know we gonna get back guaranteed. Now we make some extra stuff, you will get hit. But for right now, we taking these chances. This what we giving out because we can't afford to take the loss. Listen, man, let's just be honest. They doing 9 events a year. It's 12 months in a year. They doing 9 pay-per-view events a year. They got over 900,000 subscribers. Even if you thinking that 0% or 1% buying them, they still capital. Okay, here's common sense. Lux won't. Think about this. You saying Lux 40, then you got he battling his pay. So you paying them, then you putting a 9 battle, 9-10 guys around this card with Lux or Hollow on there or a Hitman getting 30 or 40. That's paper, man. You ain't dishing that money out like that if you ain't recouping that back. Every event, come on, man. And then here's the thing that they never talk about, that y'all always leave this part out. We got YouTube channels now. We get to see a little bit of how this money run. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I got 2 million views right now.
Yes.
Just 2 million views on my new channel. But I've been clocking like a few $1,000s a month. I'm just keeping it real. Okay. Y'all got ongoing battles right now. People steady clicking. Every year y'all get millions and millions and millions of views.
Mm-hmm.
You never count that money because people forget it like it's gone, but it ain't gone. The moment it hit the internet, it continued to generate money for you. So every last one of their battles, even right now while we talking, people all over the world are watching them and it going in a piggy bank. So you not finna say, oh, we don't make nothing when you still collecting off the back end forever. You're gonna always collect off the back end. Forever. Like you know how Sue Surf and them always bragging about, I got these millions. Hitman, I got these million. I got these million Hollow. I got these million. Look, all these people got these million view battles on URL. But here's something people don't know. Every year, those top battles go up another million. Faithfully. So imagine they doing millions and millions of views every year, generating thousands and thousands of dollars on that alone. That's not even count what they continue to do every month. We're not doing that, fam. Come on, man. We're not doing that.
I hear you. All right, Truth. Going. I'm looking forward to the next blog when we talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, I think you know what I mean. This has been dope, man. It's always good when we get on this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Truth. I just want to say, man. You know what I mean? Thanks for coming through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Anytime y'all want me, man, I'm here for you.
No doubt, and I hope you got a winter coat because I know it's cold up there. I like Milwaukee. I know it's cold.
Yeah, it just snowed 2 days back to back, man.
Come on, man.
My brother called me like, hey, I got that salt for the sidewalk. You need some salt for the sidewalk.
The brother tried to sell you salt for the
right. And what's crazy, I got that one brother this brother who always tend to get everything. He don't even got a job. I'm like, dude, where you get all these bags of salt from? Don't worry about it. You want a bag or not? I'm like, man, come on with the salt, man. Oh, come on with the salt, man. I'll come with the bag, man. Come on with And before you leave, one more thing before we leave.
Yeah.
Have you ever saw the blog where I had my dope fiend buddy on there named Daryl? I got a dope fiend.
I did not watch the blog with dope fiend Daryl. I did not.
Okay, well, I got a blog on my channel. It's called
Daryl.
Yeah, it's called Dope Fiend Daryl. Right? Yeah. He come because in the middle of me going live one day, he come knock on the door and he come over. Mm-hmm. Now, what's funny? You know, I used to sell dope a long time, but what's crazy is this new age of dope dealers compared to my age. In my age, we bought everything: electronics, video game, furniture, whatever. but in this day, right? That's what I'm saying. Look, but in this day age, these young boys is savages, man. They be beating the hell out them dope fiends, man. When they come bring them merchandise and stuff, all them young dudes want is money. All they want is money. They want money to go on Instagram and show it off to people and Facebook and Twitter to take pictures. So my dope fiend buddy come over my house. This dude got the brand new Wii game. Both joysticks. Look, the new one, I'm talking about the new one. It's called Wii U. The new one that costs like $300, he got that. He got that. 2 joysticks, 6 games, and it come with like this remote control pad that look like a Game Boy but supersized.
Daryl fire. Like, dope fiend Daryl got the plug.
Let me tell you something crazy. How much you think I got that game for?
If I'm guessing dope fiend prices, probably about $50. It should not have cost you more than 50. It's a fact. Like
I got that game. Look, the new Wii, $300, 6 games, top games. Man, I got that game for $10. I said to myself, look, Craig, look. I said to myself, why is you bringing it to me like I'm the dope dealer, man? Don't you know if you took this to the dope man, you could have got. He like, man, they don't want this stuff. They don't want this. Trust me, I know they don't want it. I'm like, damn, what type of drug dealer dudes is these? This man got $600 worth of merchandise, and the dope man don't want it.
Selling it for $20.
He talking about they telling them take it to Battle Truth and bring back the $10 or $20 from him. What? Oh man,
you funding the dope dealers?
Yo,
no, it's obvious that's what they saying.
Oh,
it's obvious that's what they saying, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, fam. I ain't tell him that, but I went soon. He bought it over. I typed it up on Google. I'm like, damn. I say this thing cost $300, and you got 6 games that cost $50 a piece. I'm like, oh. I say, how much you want for this? I thought I was finna have to bargain with him. He like, just give me $10. Man, listen.
Hey,
quick before he changed his mind. I thought he was selling me one piece. Like, I give you this game for $10. He like, just give me $10 for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Man. I say this somebody Christmas present in my family. Who I'm gonna get this to?
Right.
For $10.
Hey,
$10.
That's crazy.
The new one, not the old one, fam. The new one, the Wii U one. $300. Yeah. So I'm saying, man, these little young dudes in this day and age, man, they ain't playing no games. They want their money, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Only Battle Truth would come with a story like that to close out the show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just wanted to share that with y'all.
Appreciate you, bro. Follow Battle Truth
brother.
at, you know what I'm saying, Malachi. That's at Mallaki. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter and all that. And subscribe to his channel as well. You know what
I'm dropping this Christmas. And I'm dropping my new song this Christmas.
New song coming this Christmas.
What's taking so long with this music, brother?
Okay.
The first one ain't even 3 months yet, fam.
Brother, we was promoted that in the summer on this show.
This is true.
True. But it didn't come out. It didn't come out to September 18th. Come on, man.
It's true. It's
still early, but this new one even better than that one, man. I can't wait till y'all get this. I'm gonna put out a snippet. Remember, hey, y'all be right. Y'all remember I was saying that snippet.
Yeah, I don't know. He was adding the L. I don't know. Sniplet. Yeah. But
somebody need to do a blog of me messing up words. I could mess up the vocabulary, the English vocabulary, though.
The brother's self-aware. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But now we're gonna close this out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who's on here. As many as 330 tonight, 270 right now. Appreciate everybody that's been involved, asking questions, the callers that came on tonight. Norbes are coming through, shedding light on a variety of things and taking the punches. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Battle Truth, Posey, we up out of here.
Yeah.
Man. Peace out.
Thank y'all, man.
No doubt.